live, guys. Click that link in the chat, or just kind of go to my channel and whatever, and that is the where this show will continue. And yes, this is about full, and we got half a shooter left. I've never done this trivia night, so actually, I'm gonna take a pee real quick. We got that, and so then we're gonna shut this down. Hop into the YouTube, and if you have anything, we're gonna talk. If you have anything about the movie, we'll talk about that before we join Confluence. So I'm gonna go take a piss. So hit that link. I'm gonna drop it in the chat one more time. That is the link. That is already live. That is already live. Yeah, we're doing some trivia. I've never done trivia, so I don't even really know what it is. But that is what are we doing? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay. So yeah, anything you guys want to talk about the movie, put it in the chat here before we ride out. On Rumble, I'm going to end the stream. So again, hit that link because I'm already live on that that next YouTube stream. I'm gonna turn the light on too. I'm gonna take a piss. Think of anything about the movies. Anything about movies. Anything about the movie, and we'll talk about that before we do anything. So this Rumble stream is over. Make sure you follow the link. Please hit the like button on the Rumble. I mean, we don't really use Rumble like that, but one day we may be subjugated to Rumble only. So please hit the like, and yeah, Dick, sometimes the timing of that is fine, but it's all right. If you're still watching, then it'll still be good. You'll still be able to watch that and all that shit. But yeah, so anything you guys want to talk about the movie, talk about that in YouTube while I'm taking a piss. We'll do that, and then we'll join the panel. Sound good? Sound good? All right, so this stream is ending. We are already live on YouTube. The link is in the chat. If you can't see it, just go to my channel. You know how to find stuff on YouTube. Thank you. Shout out to David. Great movie suggestion. Amazing donation last night, the other night, whatever it was. Very, very, very much appreciated. And I cannot wait to see more of these classic movies that I just missed. So I will see you over on YouTube. Peace. All right. Is that done? That is done. All right. So now we are live solely on YouTube. Do you want this? Okay, we want to finish that stream. Want to get the main. What do I want? Nope, not that. Not that. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Okay, so now I've got our chat open. Then we're going to go to Confluence. We're going to share.
I didn't even know she was holding something until you said something.
All right, so you guys enjoy. I gotta pee.
All right, okay, we got it in reverse order this time, which I guess it's an order at least of some kind. So in last play, it is a close game. It is actually anyone's game because we could get to a tiebreaker situation. In last is Anson and Patrick tied at 12. Big Soda in the middle with 13, and Psycom with 14. And the last one is probably worth 2 if you think about it. So literally anybody could win. Are you guys prepared as we go into the final question? It is in fact worth 2 points. Holy shit. Okay. Here we go. Before it became the center of the American film industry, Hollywood was originally intended to be what type of community? Is it A, a sober Christian utopian community? Is it B, luxury condos and industrial manufacturing stations? C, apartment complexes and business centers? Or D, a mining operation with nearby housing buildings? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is A. Oh, Ancom Sai did get this, and Anson, which I believe means.
All right.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Rage, you give us the final score.
Ancom won, dummy. Can you not do math?
Hey, we're not giving any spoilers out, okay? We need a drum roll. But last time I drum rolled, I doxed myself by showing my clock. Okay, Anson has 14. Terrible order that Rage Page is doing. Why is this so difficult? Okay. Oh, Soda. Okay, you know what? We'll start again. Rage, Soda. Fuck. Patrick has 12. Big Soda has 13. Anson has 14. And the winner of the 8th weekly Confluence trivia is once again, unfortunately, Ancom Sai. I only say unfortunately because he wins. So
wait, if it's over. Oh, Jesus. What are we fucking doing? Continue the YouTube. Why? Oh, my God. You can't see this, right? Jesus Christ. Hold on 1 second.
he said the one thing we couldn't beat him in is pop culture, and he still managed to win. Probably because
no, I said sports.
Lives
I'm
and
decent with pop culture.
This
I'm
is
not great,
TV
but I'm decent. But you give me sports trivia, I will be complete trash.
you give me sports trivia, I'll fall the fuck asleep. Rage Page, don't do sports trivia. That's not allowed.
Trivia. Focus.
Not allowed.
Sports trivia. 1990 baseball.
Oh, my God.
Oh, so boring.
Bullshit.
Good job,
Don't
Ancom
focus
Sai.
on the
I don't know,
baseball,
this is like
though.
the
You gotta-
fourth
you gotta
time
throw
you've
some-
won.
NCAA
Yes,
football
I
in
do.
there and some
Football sucks. Fuck football.
UFC and stuff like that.
No
UFC sucks.
sports.
No. What you need to do is you need to make the trivia about Indian cricket history.
Or we could just post rap.
Test. Oh, we got to turn the volume back. Testing. There we go.
Let's do
Sports,
all things.
but
Let's
the
do
body to the matching.
Yeah.
building maintenance trivia. Let's do that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's do HVAC trivia.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a good
Trivia.
one. I don't know that much about HVAC. I mean, I know it means heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, but that's about it.
Yeah.
07's Lutch.
Holy shit. I've never seen your eyes before.
No, you have.
I have
You
not.
have and live to tell the tale.
Oh, wait. Let me turn it
But I realized I have polarized sunglasses and I'm on a new monitor because I'm house sitting. And I realized I cannot, my screen is just black on a new monitor. I did not know that was a thing, but apparently it is.
That's racist.
A little bit.
Did I miss the whole game?
Yep.
God,
It just ended.
well, that's
Ancom
all right.
Sai
I just-
was the
just
victor.
Somewhere to be. Whoa, hey, yo. It was one of these nights. You know what I mean?
The classic fireball. The classic Tuesday night fireballs. Yeah.
It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it does tend to happen. Where the fuck is everybody? Did everybody fucking leave after the goddamn movie?
Yeah, everybody leaves.
These fucking fruitcakes. What are you guys up to? Give me a reason to drink and get drunker.
I think you already
Oh.
found your reason,
You
brother.
need a reason?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I won
alone.
trivia. If that's not
That's
enough
a good
reason
reason.
for you to get more drunk, I don't know what is.
Let's do it.
That's
Let's do
true.
another round. What the fuck? Do another round.
Yeah.
Can't just pull these out of our ass.
The
Well,
ABG
if
could.
Anthony
ABG was really
ABG
good at
can
it.
come
We need her
and
back.
Continue doing her trivia.
Yeah.
Damn, really? Everybody.
We need someone who's like fast on their feet, okay?
Y'all dip the fuck out. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, hey,
Well,
started-
speaking
I
of good
started a new
amount,
thing.
y'all have a good one.
I started a new thing.
Oh, sevens and Cubs high.
I started a new thing where I got a weekly dono goal, and if they hit the weekly dono goal, then we go over to Rumble, and I'll show a classic movie that I've never seen before, that I've missed because I have immigrant parents, and until the mid to late '90s, I just wasn't paying. I didn't know to pay attention to popular culture.
Outlaw
I saw this
Justin
on your
Wales.
community tab.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which movie did you watch today?
Young Frankenstein.
Eh.
It's interesting. I mean,
Who suggested that? Permabannum.
David Gillespie.
Terrible.
Have you seen Citizen Kane?
Arrest them.
I've not seen Citizen Kane. If
That's
the movie came out prior to the mid '90s, the likely answer is that I did not see it, unless it was something
Yeah, Citizen Kane was like 92 around, so you probably missed it.
unless
I think
regularly on like TBS, TNT, maybe HBO. I probably have not seen it.
what about
I
the
think you would like
Beastmaster?
Interstellar.
Have you seen the Beastmaster?
I've not seen the Beastmaster, but I have seen Interstellar, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Interstellar was like 5 years ago, Big
Yeah,
Soda.
that was 15.
Oh wait, I thought the timetable was like from the 90s to now. My bad.
No. But it's like
I mixed it up.
once I was like 7, 8 years old, then it's like, okay, then I'm old enough to have friends that like their parents showed them this and then and whatever.
Okay.
And, like the new stuff coming out, even my parents aren't into it. Then my friends would be into it, and I don't have a lot of family around, so like older cousins and stuff. That was never really a thing. So
Have you at least seen Pulp Fiction?
I have seen Pulp Fiction, but
Okay.
last week we did Star Wars. Never seen any Star Wars movies. Never seen any Terminator movies. Never seen
Alien versus Predator.
nope. I saw Alien, but not the
Mhm.
sequels. David Gillespie is asking, how old are the people on the panel?
Oh, Confluence. 41.
No, I'm in my early to mid 30s, somewhere between 31 to 34. I never say my exact age. It's a
I'm
mystery.
What are you?
I'm 30.
What are you, a gay?
It's because he hasn't
No.
decided which year he is yet. He doesn't want to commit to one.
Yeah. Once you pick one, you're kind of like stuck with it forever, you know?
Here. What
I'm-
ultimately, what is the benefit of people thinking that you're 3 years younger than you are?
He likes
No,
the
I just don't
flexibility.
wanna- it's more about like an ultra paranoia about like slowly doxing myself because I say too much already that that if someone was fucking a-logging me, they'd be able to really get in close. So I'm trying to add some obfuscation, in certain areas.
I don't know.
I'm 30.
That is why they have no idea about funny Mel Brooks movies.
Yeah, I'm 42. I know.
I can't even name a single Mel Brooks movie, so that checks out.
Men in Tights.
Blazing Saddles.
You never seen Spaceballs?
Nope,
You never saw
I've
Blazing
seen
Saddles?
Spaceballs.
never even heard of that
I've
one.
not seen Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, it's like the most racistly hilarious movie ever.
I've never
So is
seen
Blazing Saddles.
That's what I said, dude.
I think, oh, okay.
But it's not as
Blazing-
racist as Blazing Saddles, though. It would be my argument, Patrick.
Damn, I really thought
I was texting. I wasn't paying attention.
I've never actually seen Tropic Thunder either. Speaking of racist
What?
movies,
That's not
never
real.
in my life. I know that's crazy, eh? I'm kind of like IJ, but without the immigrant thing, where I've barely seen any like famous movies either, like before probably like 95, like
I think
almost none of them.
RDJ played the best black person I've ever seen.
I've
It
never
was
seen
on
Back to the
point.
Future. Okay, even Lutch has probably seen Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've never seen that.
You got to watch the Beastmaster next, watch.
The Beast Man.
Are you talking about the Price Master? I've seen that movie. That's a good
No,
movie.
The
Well, donate to the
Beastmaster.
stream. We hit $250 a week, and we got a movie night.
Or you can watch the movie Tusk. That'll
No,
fuck
I
you
don't want
up.
to watch. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah,
That's like
that's
a body
it-
horror. That's like a
it's
body
a-
horror movie, right?
It was a fucking insane movie.
Has anyone I asked this before, has anyone seen Bring Her Back, the new movie that was out? Well, not new, it's like maybe 6 months.
Nope.
It's made by the same people that made Talk to Me, movie with a hand.
I just saw Begonia with Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone. Holy shit, that is fucking worth it. It's on Netflix right now, but it came out last year.
What kind of movie is it?
So, okay, do you want? So I can explain this in 2 ways. One is giving you minor spoilers on the on something that's supposed to be a surprise, but it's very early and part of the plot. Or I can give you 0 spoilers.
I would say do the first one because it enticed me enough where I want to watch it without spoiling too much of it. Where I don't.
Jesse Plemons plays this guy that is essentially like a QAnon type, and Emma Stone plays this high-powered CEO. And Jesse Plemons is convinced that Emma Stone is one of an alien race that has come to Earth to fuck up humanity from within. And so like he kidnaps her, and then it goes from there. But like the way that it's played out, it maps so perfectly onto like the political landscape. And by not choosing a side in the way that movies like Don't Look Up with Leonardo DiCaprio was like, oh, the right wing is bad. By not choosing a side and just presenting what it is, you can see it demonstrates the insanity of all the bullshit on the left that we see, but it also does highlight some of the aspects of why people who are far right, kind of get off the rails. And so it's not a political movie per se, but the idea that like, okay, we're going to kidnap one of these aliens and we're going to get her to go back, send a message to her ship and to talk about the release of your species from Earth and whatever.
So you should watch Citizen Kane. It's really fucking old. It's considered like the first movie that was like modern movies that told a story.
I've heard it was
like
the greatest modern movie of all time, but I mean,
I've never seen it either, to be honest with you.
I don't think I would have enjoyed Young Frankenstein if I just watched it by myself. But like with people in the chat and like knowing that it's a classic and whatever, there's a different vibe to it. And that's why I never watched Star Wars before last week with everybody. Because like I understand that like I'm not gonna be blown away by Star Wars the same way that some of you who are like 10 years old in 1970, whatever, like it's not gonna hit me the same way. And so I
watched like 7 Star Wars movies because I made myself, and I hated every single minute of every single one of them. I think they're utter trash. And I made myself watch fucking 7 of them. They're awful. They're awful. I don't know why anyone likes Star Wars.
They're not that bad.
They're freaking goy slop, pardon the expression. But they
I guess are. How are you defining goy slop?
The original trilogy is really good.
It's just maybe I don't know. I fucking fell asleep during the 6th one, which I guess was the 3rd one of the original trilogy. Like I tried so hard. I was like, okay, I really want to like Star Wars. Everyone says it's so good, and
Wait, you're talking about Revenge of the Sith, the one where Anakin turns evil?
I don't even know. I watched 4, 5, and 6, and then 1, 2, and 3, and then one other one. So like whatever, like 1 through 6, and then because I know they came out in weird orders or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw episode 1, episode 2, episode 3 after I saw 4, 5, 6, and then I think there was a 7th or some bullshit. I don't even know. I hated all of them. Awful.
Because the 4, 5, and 6 is from like a long time ago. Like
it's the same one I tried to watch fucking Avengers.
I think he is.
I tried to watch fucking the goy slop of that, the Marvel shit. Couldn't do it, man. Couldn't watch Endgame, watch Infinity Wars. Awful, horrific movies. Are you
kidding?
Like the
Infinity
worst.
War was fucking amazing. The fact that was pulled off, whether or not it was a perfect movie or the fact that could happen in a modern Hollywood circumstance, that they would have that many movies building up to something that actually is built up to, and then have the fucking balls. Spoiler, to end the fucking movie in the middle of the fucking story. That takes balls. Now, that is why, specifically. So I didn't know that the MCU was the MCU until way later. So, like, people were talking about Iron Man. I'm like, who gives a fuck about Iron Man? Like, there's a second Thor movie. You guys are watching this fucking shit. And then later, my boy Akon, who passed away, R.I.P., was like, no, bro, like, check this shit out. And so somewhere around Civil War, I started watching random MC movies, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool. But I still didn't get it. And so Infinity War came out. I was like, yeah, just tell me what happens. I don't give a I don't give a shit about that.
Akon's alive.
Very much gave a shit about that. And so Endgame is the only movie that I saw in theaters as it was like in theaters. And so I definitely have a hope that, you know, the Doomsday Secret Wars thing is going to be good. I know it's not going to be the same, but I think they could. I think they can pull it off.
The only good superhero movies, I'll give you a complete list, okay? Freaking Batman The Dark Knight.
Why did you
1 and 2. Those are fire movies.
Wait, I heard
those are the only good ones.
The Dark Knight and what?
The Dark Knight and Enter the Spider-Verse, the animated Spider-Man things that they did recently. Those are fucking incredible. Yeah, those are incredible.
The idea is not about individual movies. It's about the story that's carried out across different movies.
Yeah, but if each movie sucks on its own, then it's like, then I don't really give a shit if they're building some grand fucking goy slop fucking buffet.
So
you know?
Since you fucking stole my Avery, he's been giving me shit. I got him to get it on TikTok. But since you stole my Avery, he's been giving me shit because I recently watched Chronologically Lost. For those who are not familiar, it is Lost, but edited in such a way that everything is in chronological order. So you start the first thing you see is like the mother on the island, and then you see Jacob.
No spoilers, okay? I finished it, but I just finished it. So there's other people too.
We need to see. I can talk around it. So yeah, it starts with the mother, and then and Jacob and the Man in Black are young, and then it goes and shows all of the it shows them older, then it shows all of the flashbacks, and then once the plane actually crashes, which happens in the pilot. Once that happens, then you get to watch the plot play out just directly. Because in the way that the show is aired, all the flashbacks and stuff, it's way more entertaining to watch it as aired. But if you're like a super fan and you want to have a better understanding of that, then being able to see what happens without it being broken up, maybe there's a plot line that is spread over 6 episodes because of the flashbacks. When you get to see that within 2 hours of content, you have a better understanding of what it is. And then now I want to go back and rewatch for the 5th time the show as aired, and I'll have a much better understanding.
You've watched Lost 4. That's such a long show. Holy shit! It's such a long show.
I watched it 4 times, and on the 4th time, I watched seasons 5 and 6 again. So I've seen seasons 5 and 6 5 times.
Lost kind of lost the plot, pun intended. Well, pun unintended, but it did kind of lose the plot a little bit.
First ever time I tried to watch it, I fell off in season 3, and there is a lull between season 3, episodes 4 through episode 7. There is a little bit of a lull. Other than that, because at that point, they're throwing a lot of questions at you and not giving you a lot of answers. And so the first time I tried to watch Lost, which was years ago, I fell off. During season 3, episode 4 to 7. I don't know exactly when, but when basically they're just in the cages and not doing shit. So I was like, fuck this is gay. And then who I don't know who I talked to. Like I started posting on TikTok about movies and TV and stuff and whatever. And someone was like, Lost. So it's like, all right, fine. We'll go through it. And so I pushed through, and it was 4 episodes that were like a little meh. And it's like 24 episodes per season. So it's like, okay, we can give a little leeway for some filler episodes. But the way that everything is so perfectly tied together, like every single thing, aside from like real world things where like there's certain actors that couldn't come back to the show and there was like a writer's strike. Other than a few little things there, it is the most ambitious plot that has ever been put out there that has a respectable answer. Everything important is answered. Dilly,
I don't actually disagree.
Lindelof.
I don't disagree. I think because I just finished it maybe like 6 months ago, and I somehow avoided spoilers the whole time, so I'm not gonna say them now, obviously. But yeah, I thought that because I heard the ending sucked in.
Oh, good. Confluence.
Wonderful.
Well, that's all good. So
Ending sucks if you don't understand it. There's an epidemic of people. We still can't hear you. There's an epidemic. We still can't hear you.
Yeah, that's
There's an
better.
epidemic
Keep
of
it like
people
that,
who
Cobb.
think that they were dead the whole time. They were not dead the whole time. Explicitly stated. They say whatever happened happened. All these experiences that you had with all those people, those were real. And the fact that they were able to introduce something like the Flash sideways in and of itself, the idea to flash sideways is brilliant. And the fact that that works should be enough. It should be enough.
I think it was just my mic is probably going to sound a little worse now, but it should. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
no, it's solid. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was just the time it came out is my idea. Because watching it now, I was like, no, this makes sense. This is like a fine plot. I think it was just really ambitious, and the audience, the world was not ready. I think for what they were doing, in my opinion. I don't think it's the best show ever. I think it gets a little convoluted at times, but I think it's a fine ending. I think it's good. I wouldn't say it's mid. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it's
Also,
like-
young Christian, we might be good to see you.
Yeah. Like I'm too drunk for this calm of a conversation. Can we get into some fucking shit?
Yeah. I think first generation immigrants ought to be deported.
My parents are gonna be dead soon, so
All right. Yeah. Then second, the children of first generation immigrants.
Okay,
ought to be
why?
deported. Because you don't have what it takes to be a real American.
How do you?
You're not a heritage American, is what he's trying to say.
American.
You're because you don't understand the movie references to be trusted to vote.
That's a fair point.
So if I were to watch all of those movies, every movie that came out from 1970, we'll go back 1960 to 1999, then I would not be deported.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's
Like it's like assimilation, right? You have to finish your assimilation process.
I know infinitely. So I could turn that around on you, and I know infinitely more about what is happening now in pop culture in America, which arguably is infinitely more important to the culture.
Yeah, you ever heard of clavicular and sin? Didn't think
I
so.
wasn't even going there. I was sticking with this. I was talking about Yellow Jackets, Severance, all these things. But yeah, I mean, fucking.
Why would that make you
don't even
more?
know that these kids are trying to fucking legitimately. Well, they're not trying to, but they are legitimately ending themselves because of the fact that they are trying to look over, look smacks. More American than you, though. Oops. America! Fuck yeah!
Merc is a good show, by the way. A little confusing to me, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Also, Severance is incredible. Okay, I know we're not supposed to be talking about movies. We're supposed to getting heated, but Severance is one of the best modern shows of our time. Holy shit!
Okay. So, I have two questions. One, do you watch Yellow Jackets?
I've never heard of Yellow Jackets. I don't watch TV.
I know a bit. I've never watched it. Is it good?
Yes. So
I know Florence and the Machine did a cover for it, which I really enjoyed. So that's a good sign.
Theoretically, I tend to agree that Severance is probably the tippy top of what is airing today. However, Yellow Jackets has an additional season. So there's 3 seasons of Yellow Jackets. There's 2 seasons of Severance. The amount of plot development in I'll call it mystery box. It's not quite. It's not. It doesn't fit nicely into the mixed mystery box, but it is that type of show. And I think Severance is the same thing, where it's not explicitly a mystery box, but it has that.
So
whatever.
I have a question? How would I have ever heard of this show?
Hold on. I'm going to say the thing. And so the fact that with 3 seasons of Yellow Jackets,
Yeah.
we've gotten we've gotten exposition, and we've gotten a lot that just needs to be answered. The fact is that with Severance, they've built up a lot in 2 seasons, but in season 3, if they don't give some type of breadcrumbing answers, I'm not saying we need to know everything about Lumen, but if they don't start giving some answers in season 3, I'm going to put Yellow Jackets above Severance.
What channel is these shows on? And like, because I've never even heard of them.
I mean, I just watch everything on WeFlix. Like, y'all,
I don't know what that
y'all
is.
y'all need to know what's good with WeFlix. Just WeFlix.org has everything, but I'm pretty sure it is
WeFlix.org.
WeFlix.org. It has everything.
Wait, is this like a pirate site? If so, I'm gonna type it in, or do you have to pay for it?
No, it's free. I mean, it is a pirate site, but it's free.
Yeah,
Oh,
I used
based,
to use
okay.
one that got shut down because of the Ukraine war, and I haven't gotten a replacement. So
And all the ones I use end up, I have to like constantly rotate URLs because they'll get like shut down and have downtimes all the time. So
oh,
Is
look
there-
at that.
is
Yeah.
Is anyone else getting Confidence's mic very loud?
No,
I switched my mic over, so
I can
Am I
barely
loud?
hear him. He needs to get out of the stream and then come back in about 30 minutes from now.
how dare you?
All right, can we argue about some shit? I want to get faux angry.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, well,
wanna
Anson
be
said
Indian.
you're not a real American. Okay, so I mean, how's that
Well,
for
I
a
mean,
starting
yeah,
point?
He
That
calls
was
himself
stupid,
Indian.
as
Of course he's
I
not.
just explained that I think
That
what
you
I'm
watch
supposed
some
to
TV
say
show
is
on a
having
pirate
basic-
site. where you're
Yeah,
not
your
American.
answer. Your answer was you steal American media on WeFlix.org. Okay, that makes you more of an American. And you know what looksmaxing is?
They offer a service for a lower price than what every other service does. That sounds American.
Didn't
to
you
me.
say it's free? That sounds illegal.
It maybe. I don't fucking know.
I don't know if that's
Not my
capitalism.
fucking problem.
I think that's just
In a
theft.
capitalist country, if I am offered a service that is equivalent to another service that is more expensive, and I don't go with the cheaper option, that is retardation.
That's like the
Somebody
that's like the
is
dumbest
illegal in
justification of
order to
piracy I've
offer
ever
that
heard.
price, then that is their problem, not my problem. Did you have any issue? Like, if you're downloading the torrents, like you can say that, which you do have to do with chronologically lost, which is fucking amazing. But that's one thing. But I am simply visiting a website and engaging in what they have to offer. What is illegal about that?
It's called piracy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Am I pirating or are they pirating?
No. So actually, there was
Am
a
I
time.
pirating or
Like,
are they pirating?
so there was a time like during LimeWire and Napster when that was super popular back in the early 2000s, where they actually started going after the people that were consuming the pirated content in addition to
Right, but
providing
that's
it.
I don't believe
And it was
that's
very
different, Anson. No,
I think that's a
that's
I
that's a
don't
peer. That is true, but that's peer-to-peer networking. So when you're downloading from Napster or LimeWire, you were downloading it onto your computer, and by downloading it, you're also seeding it as you're downloading it. That's different than going to a site and just viewing the content, arguably.
No, it's still
homepage.
piracy, right? You're still consuming it, and it's still
Or if you
illegal.
don't-
Right, but with the LimeWire, I think specifically, they're getting you because you now own a pirated copy. Whereas, like, if you go to some website and watch it, you're not owning a copy, right? With Napster and LimeWire, you actually have the file on your computer, right? You have stolen content on your device. You've also been seeding it if it's a peer-to-peer network, which those things are, and so you've been providing stolen content to other people, at least while you're downloading it. You are. So I don't know if they could really get you for like just going on a website and watching like content
I bet
that's
they
not.
could. I think you don't know. I think you're just talking out your ass.
No, I know. I'm saying no. Everything I said is like
you're talking
100%.
to me why they would go after
And you're
That's
Canadian.
why- Everything I said about
Canadian, your
LimeWire and
opinion doesn't
Napster,
matter.
I don't know if they could maybe get you on this, but I'm saying with those, that is the avenue they got you on, is that you were both
I wanna
seeding
hear
it
from-
to
I
other
wanna hear
people
from the
and you're
Americans
downloading
on
it.
the panel, not the Canadian and the Indian.
David Gillespie said conflict is correct, but I also
Dilly dilly.
David Gillespie's an idiot. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about because he watches a
I think he
fucking
does.
immigrant.
But here's the
No,
thing:
he
is I
watches
also
immigrant
did
content. He can't be trusted.
I did explicitly look up how what the legality is here, and so technically, yes, it is illegal. But the much higher I don't know. I'm drunk. The much higher badness is from the people who are hosting this shit. And so that's why I was asking Commons if you just bring up the homepage and see that it's just like a pay like if you didn't know about Napster, like let's say you're 13 and you have no idea what Napster, LimeWire, all that shit. There's no reason to think that you go to weflix.org and look at that and you'd be able to search whatever you want to watch and it's there. There's no reason to think that that would be illegal. It might be, obviously, as we understand that it is, but there's no.
Well, I agree. If someone like that's because it's almost the same if someone like bootlegged the movie and put it on YouTube, and I end up watching it. Am I breaking the law? Like, am I supposed to know when I watch a YouTube video if it's copyrighted or not? Like, probably not. It's probably not on my responsibility. And isn't that the same as like going to a random URL and just you're not even downloading, you're just watching something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I found your family.
So like we just watched Young Frank, and that was stealing copyright. But if that's on at the end of the day, like if Rumble allows that, then I'm just partaking in it's a similar thing to.
You were distributing it though, IJ, on Rumble. If you think about it,
So Indian Jesus, how often do you fling poo with your friends?
How often do I what?
Fling poo with your friends.
So anyway,
that's a small section of India that does that, Anson. Okay, it's a small section
they look happy,
of rural
look how
India.
happy they are at all the crap.
See, if you had just held on to that and just waited for like a relevant time, that would be like, oh, but now it's just lowbrow fucking. I mean, how often do you think I hear, oh, Indians poop, Bob's a machine, you're dirty, you smell like curry? Like, are you 5?
Oh, I'll get a curry one. That was a request.
Are you retarded?
Hold on a minute. I'll find a curry.
This is a retardation level of engagement. Are you retarded?
You seem to be upset, IJ. Are you feeling okay? Did I hurt your feelings? It's okay. You can cry.
No, that's my point. Is that you?
No, wait.
didn't
Just
say
get the poo out of your eyes,
only
and then
did
you'll
you
be
not hurt
able
my
to
feelings,
cry. I think
you
the
didn't
poo in
make
your
me
eyes
laugh.
is preventing you from crying.
Not only did you not hurt my feelings because they said the same shit everybody else says, but you didn't make me laugh. That's the big problem. I don't care if you hurt my feelings. If you hurt my feelings,
what?
Funny,
Is it my job to entertain the immigrants? I don't want
to. I implore you.
I don't. That's not my job.
But
that's not my job.
You can't.
Y'all have your own recreational activities. You can entertain yourself.
What? What does that have to do with what I just said? Or are you just bailing out because you know that you're a stupid fucking loser that doesn't have anything to say?
Wow, this really like hit a nerve, huh? IJ?
No, you're just stupid.
It bothers you
when retards say retard shit and then get called out and go, "Oh, you're triggered." No, I'm just accurately establishing that you are low IQ. That this is a low IQ thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm super low IQ. Thank you, IJ.
Yeah, all the fucking retards. Oh, Jeet. Oh, you smell. Oh, curry. Oh, poo. Like, do better. If you do better, and then I will laugh. But the thing is, you're not funny because you're too stupid. You can be offensive. I'm open to being offended, but you have to be funny, and you're not. And so it's very, 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 very sad because you just tried very hard. You changed your picture and your name for the same thing that you would find on the first fucking reply on X. What are you doing? Do better. Silence. They fucking loser. They try and they fail. Fucking loser.
I mean, but from an effort to response point of view, Anson got his money's worth. If you think about it, you know.
What money?
Well, like metaphorical money, like from because he put in very little effort, as you pointed out, but he got an excised response, right? And so, you know, in that sense, it's like fiscally frugal, I guess, right? So
like this would have been a way funnier place to start. This would have been a way funnier place to start. And so, no, I reject the notion because this is just saying the fact that I'm acknowledging that you're stupid means that you won the argument. Is that really the
IJ? Is it your people that do the snake charming, or is that the Arabs? I can't remember. Y'all all look the same.
It's the Indians.
I think it is. I think it is his people. Well, not his people, but I think it is India that does the snake charm.
There are a lot of Hindu gods with snakes on them. Yes.
Lech's parents aren't even from India, as Rage Page has pointed out. I think one of those from Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm actually disappointed in all of you for not being like.
What did I do?
You're
what did I do?
like, oh, he got you. He got you. No.
Say that. I didn't say
no,
got
nigga,
you.
No, nigga. I'm drunk as shit and calling out the real shit.
Wait.
So the fact that I'm being loud doesn't mean that you got me. I'm just loud.
I didn't. First of all, I didn't say he got you. I just said he put in. I just said he put in a small amount of effort and got an excised response, which is probably his goal. That's all I'm saying.
I would like to.
What did I say before that? I explicitly came in here and I'm looking at other panels because I'm fucking bored because I want to argue. And this is
right. So
I get got. Sorry.
Okay, still down. Still down.
I know, my bad. I'm live too. But this is all this fraggot got. So I'm disappointed in all of you being like, oh. So I'm looking.
First of all, I don't think we all did the black meme wherever it's like, oh, I don't think I ever really did that, But second, you wanted to fight. I mean, Nance is bringing something for you to fight about. It sounded like you got a little heated. That sounds like what you wanted.
It's gay as shit. It's gay and lowbrow. So do better.
Well, I'm trying, but you're like, I don't know that much about the culture, right?
You're trying. Failing.
I'm trying to learn here, IJ. I just heard that y'all are the snake charmers, right? Like I didn't know y'all were the snake charmers.
It's almost like
what else do y'all do other than snake charming?
Snakes? Oh, now you said snakes and poop and curry and cheat and dirty and
call centers.
And
you forgot call centers.
You're so original, and I'm being loud because you got to me, not because I'm drunk. Oh yeah, hang your hat on the fact that I'm drunk. So my response to you is based on the alcohol. But yeah, you win. That you are the alcohol. Dilly to the alcohol.
I will say, Confluence has been told he was co-signing something.
When I'm shit-faced, and you still can't bring anything other than fucking Reddit tier. Oh, you smell bad. Oh, you throw poop. I'm still waiting.
Well, I mean, I didn't mention the smell. You're the one that brought that up.
Yeah, I know. It's just the next thing that you. It's just the next thing that you would have done because that's what you.
Oh, I don't know. Like you're the one that knows your culture, man. Not me.
You go with curry, and then you go with all those things.
Yeah.
I don't like that I got
Spaceman.
say any of this. I don't like that I got.
Welcome to the party. We are hanging out on Confluence's stream, and all these fucking losers are trying so hard.
It's Anson. It's just Anson. I don't think anyone else said anything.
Wait,
it's
Matt,
just one guy.
I got caught with another stray again.
To be fair, I'm not really trying that hard.
Desperately. Oh, they're like.
I'm not really.
Who's they? Who is they? It's one. Why is it? This is what happened with the other people who left. It's like everyone's like they when it's just Anson. Anson is somehow like multiple people.
Did you or did you not co-sign what he said by saying he got his money's worth?
That's not co-signing. That's not co-signing. I'm just pointing out that he said a very small comment. He got an excised reaction, and I'm saying, if you don't like something, I guess. Well, I wasn't really trying to say this, but if you don't like something, the worst thing to do is to give a small thing an excised reaction, because then
that's the thing. I don't care. I'm not. I don't need to impress you, fucking losers. That's the thing.
Why are you insulting me? What did I do?
You co-signed the fucking loser who's saying
how is that
shit.
How is that me co-signing it?
If you would come in and be like, even if it was a short joke, you could have made a short joke. Be like, whoever the fuck that is, I don't know, because you changed your fucking picture and name and everything because you're too scared to be a fucking real person. But if
that's Anson. He uses his first and last name online.
I'm telling you. You asked me a question. I'm telling you. If you'd be like, oh, that's fucking gay. We all know that we hate Lutch because he's short. That would have been funny. But none of you can do that.
Are you?
What? Well, stop saying none of you. No one else is involved in this, Lutz. I'm not involved. I just.
You're short
So
too.
who's
I didn't
next?
know you were
Who's
short.
next? IJ Culture, whoever the fuck you are, you fail.
Are you short because you're
argument.
from Asia? Aren't Asian people generally short?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so yeah, okay. So whoever IJ Culture is, you fail. And look at my.
Well, I wasn't trying to get
at
anywhere. I just put this picture up, and you got this like massive
Complex.
response.
Anything interesting to say or no?
Yeah. No, I don't have anything interesting to say.
I don't think so.
Nothing interesting at all, really.
See, you like this show. You like this show, Lutch. Okay. In fact, you're the one that got me to watch this show. If you think about it, Pluribus.
Talking about IJ the show about the high mind of blowing chick is pretty good. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Pluribus is fucking brilliant. And it is I think it is the Vince Gilligan swan song. So we were talking before about Lost. Lost is tied as my favorite show with Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and El Camino because that is one story. Prove me wrong. You can't. So that is my tie. But the way that with such, I am someone who needs plot movement. I am somebody who needs things to be happening. I don't want to watch a show where it's like, oh, this crazy stuff is going on, but what we're going to focus on how the characters feel. That's gay to me. Sorry. That's why I didn't like Mr. Robot that much. That's why I didn't really like.
That's an incredible show. Mr. Robot's incredible.
It's
what?
Interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's not a bad show. It's just not my vibe. Because like,
see, I want to know about the characters' feelings and their internal states. That's what gets me my rocks off.
But not more than I care about what's happening on 5-9. If the entire season is building up to we hack this fucking shit and society is going to burn down, and then oops, bam. Oh, what happened? 5-9 was crazy. That is so gay. That is so gay. I wanted to see people and seeing that their computers were failing. I wanted people understanding that their in real time, that their cars were not doing whatever. That I wanted to see the downfall of society. But no, it's just about Elliot's feelings. Oh, he's so sad.
There's nothing wrong with that. And Smoking Spaceman, okay, yeah, it's 2026. I can be in touch with my anima, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm currently watching BoJack Horseman for the second time. Lutch, have you seen that, or anyone else on panel? It's one of my favorite shows ever. It's a very feelings-based show. It makes me very sad, but it also makes me laugh. Great show.
For some reason, I confused that with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in my head.
Yeah, that's very different shows.
It's overrated, but it is a great show. I think it's
overrated.
It's over. Hear me out. Like one of the one of the main things, like for example, the scene with like the view from the halfway down. That is fucking brilliant. And there's a lot of other examples throughout the show, but that is fucking brilliant. And I will lie to you if I wanted to cry during that. I'll be fucking real with you guys because I am actually drunk. I wanted to cry during the fucking reading View from Halfway Down. That's what it's called, right? But it was so fucking real, and I was in a fucking spot where I was like, that it fucking cut deep. That shit is real. But there's so much fluff. They tried to do too much comedy that didn't fucking work. But not bad enough to say it's
really. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like the perfect blend of horrificness, but also humor.
I think it is a good crossover of drama and humor. I don't think it is an extremely funny show. I don't think it is an extremely deep show. I feel like they except for those moments, the moments where it like goes there, like when the what the fuck is her name when she dies, like that's some real shit.
And no spoilers.
That's why it's almost like that's why I said that. What's her name? It's almost like drunk as I am. I'm conscious enough to realize that I don't want to spoil shows. It's almost like I do this. It's almost like you should follow me on TikTok if you care about this stuff.
Imagine having a TikTok instead of a Musically when it was a better app. IJ.
Other social media is good. Oh my fucking god, you fucking loser. Yeah, go on X. Oh, X. Oh, X is awesome. Oh, YouTube Shorts are the fucking thing. Oh, that's
No, I don't use any of those gay platforms.
This is
Okay.
the boomerification of millennials. This is the boomerification of millennials. If you have not spent a
You got mad at me when I hit you with the 6'7", and now you're gonna tell me about TikTok and clavicular and looks max and get the fuck out of here.
Zoomer. There's a difference between.
And why are you on TikTok, brother?
Hello, fellow kids. It's almost like you don't fucking understand that there's an entire another world on TikTok that is not fucking loser kids and little girls dancing. It's almost like you don't have a fucking clue what the fuck you're talking about.
It was better when it was Musically. Okay, you couldn't beat me on that point last time. You can't beat me on that point this time.
Avery to check it out, and he's been on there every single day, and he's like, "Oh,
That's because Avery is like he's like kind of gay though. If you think about it, you know, Avery. You know, I love you, but you know, he's a little gay. He's like half gay, right? I mean, under his own admission. Okay.
Full gay. So, yeah.
so that's why." Okay.
I mean, have you not met Avery? This is what.
It's a little fucking weird that you're just gonna go straight to the fucking dick shit, but I mean, yes, he is gay. What the fuck does that have to do with what I said about the quality of TikTok? So let's take a specific example. How many? Let's just go clockwise, snake-wise. What do you guys feel about the hantavirus cruise? Just generally, whatever you got to say. Where are you at with that?
Did you just say hentai virus?
Yeah, hentai virus. Yeah.
Oh my god! So you don't even know about this? Are you serious? The hantavirus cruise?
No, we know about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the
This has been
hentai
happening.
virus.
What are your feelings? David Gillespie, Confluence is sounding more gay every time he speaks. I know, but you know, what are we gonna do? So how do you feel? What is your opinion? I'm witches, man. Confluence?
About the hentai virus?
No.
I don't think it's going to be the next. I don't think it's going to be the next.
About the cruise, not about the virus. About the cruise.
Wait, what do you want me to say about the cruise?
Whatever it is that you think about what's going on with the cruise.
I guess I don't know what direction you want me to answer that in.
I'm not looking for a direction. I'm genuinely asking about your opinion. So if you don't know,
But about specifically the cruise, I don't really care about the cruise.
You can say
I care more about the possibility of like a pandemic and the fact that this is like the first hentai virus that's been human to human since the Andes one in South America.
Okay.
That's I think more relevant than the fact of how a cruise ship is fucking handling it, in my opinion.
Fair enough. Okay. Look at my profile picture, then look at Anson. Thoughts on the hantavirus cruise?
I hope Confluence parents don't have it.
That's true. My parents are on a cruise ship right now. That's why I'm in their home.
That was my first thought.
That was my first thought too. I don't want my parents to get the hentai virus, man. That's terrible.
They'll be
Patrick?
signed Confluence.
They have no idea. Oh, TikTok. Who's next? Fucking, what the fuck is your name? Fucking, what is that?
Patrick.
It's Patrick.
Yeah, I think he's taking a phone call or something.
No, I don't believe in liberal propaganda.
Fucking lolly girl over here.
You don't believe in
That's
liberal
you.
propaganda? Oh,
He's canonically 1,000. Okay, Lutch, settle down.
yeah. So,
Yep, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think that it's being sensationalized in the media to distract from the abject failure that is the second presidency of Donald Trump since February the 28th.
Ooh, the Iran war. Are we going there?
I agree with that. I mean, I think that they're doing a lot of stuff, not just this, but the oh yeah, we're gonna release some alien files
Yeah.
as well to.
They're just unredacted Epstein files at this point to distract.
Before we get too far off of this, does anybody have an idea of why, in the context of you guys making fun of TikTok, why I would
See,
Wait,
I'm
who
getting
do
my
you got?
mileage out of that one. If you think about it, actually, I'm getting my money's worth.
I don't remember making fun of TikTok.
So again, the question.
I made fun of TikTok.
Again, the question.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't make fun of TikTok either.
Why I am bringing up this cruise in the context of you guys making fun of TikTok.
Yeah, Confluence. Why'd you make fun of TikTok? What the fuck's wrong?
Nope.
Fucked up compliment.
Nope.
No, I've been more focused on like the news angle, I guess, and like the bio angle of it, as opposed to the TikTok angle. But I guess you could teach us about the TikTok angle of the hentai virus if you want.
I want to hear what you think first. I'll tell you. I'm happy to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
I already told you what I thought.
I think I already gave my thoughts on it.
Okay, I heard fucking whoever's talking because you guys always changing it. I don't know who the fuck you are, but Confluence. I didn't hear what you said. So why do you think? Again, the question being, why do you think I'm talking about this in the context of you guys making fun of TikTok, and me using this as an example?
I don't know. Like I told you, my interest is more in like the news and like the possible pandemic nature, not how it like coalesces with TikTok. So the floor is yours, brother. Explain to us why TikTok is vital in this.
What is the general vibe of the people on the ship?
I don't care about the ship. I don't give a fuck about the ship. Why would anyone care about the ship?
Tell me what the vibe is, bro.
Humor me. Just humor me. What have you?
They're using it as an opportunity.
No idea.
They're using it as an opportunity to spread
the newsworthy conditions of the ship. Something that you would expect to be on the news. If it was happening, let's say, for example, this is not happening, or as far as I know, but let's say that fucking shit was shooting out of the fucking toilets. You would expect that would be on the news, correct?
That actually happened like a couple years ago in a town near where I live, and it wasn't on the news.
That would be on the news. So what is it?
And what it wasn't on the news.
Interesting aspect, newsworthy aspect of this cruise.
There was poop in people's yards, and it wasn't on the news.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Much like you gotta land the plane, Lutch. I mean,
bomb that you guys were like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that. Oh fuck, Lutch, you're
but
so
they were
right.
stuck on a ship for a lot longer than they expected, so the toilets backed up. I mean, that's not really news. That's like engineering issues, man. That's
what's the angle here, Lutch?
Yeah,
what is the angle?
The angle, bro? Land it.
Fair. So would you expect that if people were quarantined in their cabins on a cruise, that people would post on social media about it?
yeah.
I would think so. Yeah, they post during mass shootings. So yeah,
It's expensive. Expensive.
Agreed. So
Have you ever been on a cruise?
I have. So
it's expensive. You know, it's expensive to get cell coverage on the cruise.
Given the fact that we would
It is.
expect that people going through this crazy thing that's all over the news, the hantavirus cruise, that if you were actually somebody on the cruise, that you'd be making videos like, oh my God, they are making us quarantine. There's shit shooting out of the toilets. People are dying. They're literally, according to reports, people dying on the ship.
I thought that the person that died on the ship was like one of the first people to die.
He thinks one person. So
yeah, because the way that it was
multiple people died. So the question is, where are the videos
of them dying?
Your assertion is that there was a blackout of videos.
I'm not making an assertion. I'm asking a question.
I don't know. Maybe
I guess they're on TikTok. I guess all the videos are on TikTok.
Are they though?
Fuck! I need to see people dying on TikTok.
Definitely more videos of people who are like, I watch cruise content all the fucking time, and I've not seen anything except the two.
It's Alex. Hey, Alex.
The two travelers, the fruitcake in the green shirt, and the guy with the fucking who's too old to have the broccoli haircut with the.
What is the angle with TikTok here then?
The point is.
Wait, let's ask Alex. Let's loop Alex in. Alex, what do you think of the hentai virus and how it coalesces with TikTok? What's your thoughts on that?
The what virus?
The hentai virus.
Was that a request?
I've never heard of the hentai virus. What is that?
Some people mispronounce it as hantavirus, but the thing that was on the cruise ship that
the rat virus. Yeah. About it.
Well, do you think TikTok is important for? I don't know, something. I'm really sure. Do you think TikTok caused it? Maybe.
I don't know why. Why would it be important?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Lutch, your response.
What do you mean?
What?
Did you guys not live through COVID?
Yes.
I didn't die in COVID, if that's what you mean.
I mean, yeah, we lived.
The
So
exact
technically, yeah.
We all lived through
exact
it.
Explicit opposite of what I asked.
Well, that's why that's kind of the point,
You're
right? If you think
you're
about it.
No,
if you think about it.
we
Why don't
did
you
lie.
go ahead
We
and
did
make your
live
fucking
through it.
assertion, Lutch, so we can understand what the fuck you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
we're still waiting. Why? So why is
No
TikTok?
fucking clue what's going on in America because all you get all your information from X and YouTube. That's the fucking point. That's the fucking point.
And you,
are
and
at
why do you
such a
think you know?
disadvantage.
Then tell us what the fuck is
Then
going
tell us,
on.
what am I
Why do you-
missing?
Why do you
think-
know? What's
you
different
think
about you?
that this app is just some fucking Chinese bullshit with little girls dancing. That's what you think.
Answer the question, Lutch.
You think.
Answer the question.
The answer to the question is TikTok is better at giving you information than any of these
How?
other
What
platforms.
information do you have? That's so
I thought you said it-
important. You've seen the toilets being backed up. Again, I care more about the virus if it's transmissible to humans. What the death rate is. I mean, I care about that stuff. And the news is giving. So what am I missing besides seeing someone be like, "Oh my god, it's so crazy. My toilet's
Hold on,
backed up,
hold
and
on,
I'm
hold on,
quarantined in
hold
my
on.
cabin."
Confluence. It's like a 30 to 40% mortality rate. It has an
Nobody on
extraordinarily low
nobody on
infection
I
rate.
know. No, I know this.
Humans.
I know this. So I'm saying
YouTube.
what is Lutch learning from
I
TikTok?
watch videos of cruises all the time, and I'm only seeing the same 3 videos come out over. and
Anson, that's wild.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. So
Oh,
if
Anson,
that's
come
what
on,
you're
dude.
saying about
That's
what's on TikTok
untoward,
about it,
man.
Listen to word.
if that's what you're saying is on TikTok about it, then how is TikTok doing a better job? Is I guess my question.
How many? Because what do you mean? How many videos
You
have
said
you know of people pointing?
said
out
you only
things
see
that
the
I
same
just pointed
3
out to you,
videos.
but none of you fucking said. I was waiting for you to point out what I just said, and none of you said it.
It doesn't sound very important, Lutch. With all due respect, I don't know what is the fact that I'm missing
But
here.
you just said all you've seen is
What's not important? What's not important?
The fact
Like
that there's
all-
only 3 videos.
Yeah, that you like. I don't know. Again, I'm failing to see what we're missing.
Hoax of a fake virus on a ship. If that is the case, that's not a big deal.
You think it's a hoax? You know that.
Well, that was my assertion
Oh my
too.
god! Oh my
Tom
god!
Field. Are you
It's
saying
not
that it
really a
wasn't
very
hoax?
good hoax.
and
to
I said I don't
use.
believe in liberal propaganda off the rip. So it sounds
Just-
like I'm ahead of the curve.
Oh my God.
Wait, before we go off on these
You're
tangents,
so desperate
Wha-
to be right.
hold on.
Listen to the words.
I'm trying to listen to you make a
fucking
point, right?
Let's.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what your point is.
I know you don't.
If it
That's
is a
why I'm
hoax,
trying
let's just say it is a
No,
hoax.
That's
Hold
why
on.
I'm trying to
Let's just
get
say it's a
it to where
hoax.
You do understand
Why use the
lots of things
hantavirus?
that don't have anything to do with what I'm saying.
Hold on,
Say
why the
something,
hantavirus
Lutch.
if it's a
God
hoax?
damn it, make a fucking point.
Yeah, why the hantavirus if it's a
Oh
if it's
yeah,
a
let's
if it's
see.
a
I love how you asked about him speaking Spanish well, and then when I was like, maybe it's his first language, then you dipped the fuck
Well,
out last
I-
night, right?
I'm just saying it sounds like I didn't need
But-
TikTok to tell me it was liberal
racist.
propaganda.
That's pretty racist.
Lutch, why if it's like not true or conspiracy or whatever, why the hantavirus? Why not something else? Something actually like contagious to other humans.
I don't know. That's why I'm
That one is
specifically
contagious.
stating that I'm not.
It's
Not from
but again,
human
it's
to
not even
human.
it's not even the first hentai virus that has been human to human. Again, the Andes one in fucking South America was
This
also
is
contagious
this
human
is
to human.
The Andes one, dude. But this is like the
That's what
transmission rate is like
well-
0.03%.
I know. So I'm saying it's not like this is the first case. Like usually, yeah, it comes from just rat shit. This isn't the first case, so there's nothing even like novel about this.
that they can understand.
Catch it.
You cannot find videos on any platform except the travel bloggers because the Honda virus sounds scary. It's almost like there's something
not scary,
weird
though.
going on. I'm not saying that ship does not have.
Like
But it's not Lutch. If you Lutch, it sounds like you're on TikTok too much and not on the news too much.
Yeah.
Because the news has said the opposite. The news is like it's very not transmissible.
Oh, yeah,
It's unlikely to become a pandemic.
The news also fucking told you to stay 6 feet apart, you fucking loser. What the fuck are you talking about?
The-
He's got a point there.
I'm saying the opposite, Lutch. I'm saying the news on this is not fear mongering. If anything, they're doing the opposite. They're saying like it's not really transmissible. It's not going to become a global pandemic.
Or what
So
are
I
you
don't even
saying? Hold on,
know.
Are you saying that it is? Are you saying
Yeah, what's
that
your
it is?
stance?
My
What are you- yeah,
stance
what are you
is
trying to
that
say? Make a
it's
fucking point.
odd that everybody is noticing.
Odd
that there's
means
something
nothing.
weird
What are you
going
trying to
on with
say? What do you think is
You go ahead.
happening?
You go ahead. You go ahead. I'll go when you're done.
What do you think is happening? I don't care if it's
I was
odd.
answering
What is
that.
happening
Keep
then?
talking, so-
Better than
No,
TikTok
you're just saying
smoking.
it's odd. You said it's odd. Odd doesn't
Thank
mean
you.
anything.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so as I said, it is very clear that there are people who spend their time, better, for better or worse, spend their time watching cruise videos. I've seen an infinitely more amount of videos of people saying, "Hey, I watch cruise videos all the time," and I don't see anybody talking about their experience on this cruise. And people are quarantined in their rooms. It would be very odd that none of them would pay the Wi-Fi thing to make videos about this.
Are you sure the Wi-Fi is available there?
Yes,
Do they?
that's how.
Are
Are
you
you
know
sure
that?
that they
three
didn't
videos
just
that we
like
got
cut it
were
off?
available because he was.
I mean,
How-
what
when,
conclusion are you
when were
drawing?
they made?
So
When
just
were they made?
stop. Just wait right there.
Okay.
Do you or do you not think it's odd that normal people who have TikTok, who use TikTok, who use X, who use YouTube, do you think it is weird that this nationwide story is happening to them and they are quarantined in their cabins and nobody is making videos? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's
How
a
do
little odd.
you're making an
I would
assertion
agree.
that nobody's making videos without providing evidence that nobody's making videos. It could just be that they're posting it on a platform that you're not on.
Or
That's
it could
not
be
Yeah,
like
maybe they're on
platforms
another.
won't
Maybe
allow
they're
them
on
to
Truth
post it.
Social. Are you on Truth Social?
Maybe they're on Facebook since old people are the ones
Okay,
that can
okay,
afford
fine.
cruises.
Pull up
Maybe
YouTube,
they're on
pull up
Facebook.
YouTube, pull
If
up
you check
Instagram,
your
pull up-
Facebook,
Pull up any
Maybe they're on Blue Sky.
pull
Yeah.
up any social
Did you
media
look at your
platform.
Blue Sky?
Confluence. Pull up any social media platform. And what's the name of this ship?
I know. I found all these videos on Odyssey about it.
I know this is my thoughts exactly. Let's cheap. It's like the average person on a cruise ship is like fucking 50 or 60. They're not like their first instinct isn't the fucking Gen Z. I'm in a mass shooting. I'm gonna film a fucking TikTok. So I don't think it's that strange
Yeah.
that a bunch of 50-year-old people want to pay a bunch of money.
Go ahead. MV Hondius. Search MV
Yeah, the people that died from it were old as fuck, like,
Yeah,
because
search
it was
Facebook.
a geriatric.
Search Facebook. You think that 50-year-old women don't use Facebook? What the fuck is a Karen? What the fuck is a Karen? So use Facebook.
I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the instinct to
Find me a
film
video.
every tragedy.
Find me a video.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
the instinct to film every tragedy is
Patrick found
divided
video.
by generational
Patrick found
lines. Okay,
video.
very
That was
cleanly.
what Patrick said.
The name of the ship is MV Hondius. HONDIUS.
MV Nemesis? Is that what you said?
Hondius.
Nemesis.
Check out him on Amazon.
US. Find me any video anywhere of any passenger that is not the guy crying in the green shirt, not the guy with the froofy hair and the one gray stripe through it.
What's the conclusion?
Just open a tab and search YouTube.
I'm not even gonna. I don't care enough to try to find. I don't like. Let's say there is two videos. I don't.
Let's say you're
What is-
right.
What like? I'm not saying I don't care about this issue, but like I just don't like. If there's
Apparently you
two,
do not. Apparently you do not.
if there's two
Lunch,
videos,
lunch,
lunch. If there's
lunch,
5, if there's
lunch.
7, it makes no like. I don't see what
Lunch.
point you're making.
You
Lunch.
trust these platforms more than you trust
Lunch.
TikTok. So find the
Lunch.
information that you
I never said that. I never said that.
I don't
I
know.
just said I
How many
think
videos
TikTok
are
is
on
a
TikTok?
shit
I
platform.
just want to know your conclusion.
How many of those videos are on TikTok, Lutch?
Does that mean I trust
I just
YouTube?
wanna know your
That means I
conclusion.
trust YouTube more?
Are we on
Tell
YouTube?
us your
Are we on
conclusion.
YouTube?
Lutch,
Are we-
Lutch.
Does that mean I trust a
How many
platform
of
more
those
because I'm
videos
on
are
it,
on
Lutch?
YouTube?
Lutch. How many
Lutch,
of those
stop
videos are
repeating the
on
same
YouTube?
fucking brain dead fucking question.
Are we on YouTube?
Lutch.
We are. or we're not?
Lutch.
Ask you a question.
Sound like, bro.
Lutch.
We are.
Lutch.
or we're not.
You sound like,
On YouTube.
How,
Are we
Yes,
on
for on YouTube. Doesn't matter.
Are
Doesn't
we-
matter. Yes, we are.
do you want me to answer your retarded question? You don't know if we're on YouTube? You want me to answer? You're gonna ask it. You're asking it 20 times.
Instead of saying my name, just answer the question. Are we on YouTube?
What? Do you have like a mental thing that you need people to answer generic questions?
Just say yes.
Are
Just say yes,
we on
please.
YouTube?
I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not because that's so fucking stupid. It's like
Oh
when people
my
ask like,
God.
is 2 plus 2 4? And they like wait for an answer. It's like just go on with your fucking point.
The point is,
Lutch,
that
are you
you're
breathing air?
claiming
Is there
things
air in your
about a
room,
different
Lutch?
platform that you have never visited. There. You're on YouTube.
Hold on,
The relevance
Lutch.
is because you're
Okay,
on
so
YouTube.
you completely
Okay, so
missed
are
the
there
point you were
more
even
videos?
trying to
Are there more
prove.
videos
Lutch, to be
on
clear.
You can find
Lutch,
that.
are there
So
more
you missed.
videos
You're not even. Lutch, you're not even following the fucking conversation, brother. You're not even following. You said that we started
Lutch.
talking about this because you said I don't trust TikTok as much as I trust other platforms. When I said I never said that, you said, "Are we on YouTube? Are we on YouTube? Are we on YouTube? Are we on YouTube?" As if that somehow says anything about what platform I fucking trust. You haven't squared that circle. You haven't explained anything.
Do you trust YouTube?
Holy shit.
Do you trust YouTube more than you trust TikTok?
So it's a platform that hosts content. I don't know what you mean by that. Do I trust a video I see on YouTube more than a video I see on TikTok? No. It's anyone can post anything.
Why did you bring it up? Just to shit on TikTok because you're not on it.
I never brought up anything about trust. What the fuck? I never said anything about trust.
Bad because Chinese. TikTok bad because
I never said that, Lutch. You'd be surprised to maybe rewatch this and see what I said versus what you have assumed that I'm going to say.
I'm gonna take a piss. You guys figure out what your bullshit response is.
I just look, if he thinks it's a hoax, I just want to know. I said it was.
I don't know
liberal
what he
propaganda.
thinks.
I don't either. But that's what I'm saying is, if he does think it's a hoax, I said it was liberal propaganda off the rip. So it seems like I didn't need TikTok for that, and he still didn't answer that.
Hold on, what do you mean by propaganda? You think there's no virus?
Hey, bro, I don't have to explain anything. I can just say, "Are we on YouTube? Are 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 we on
My
YouTube?"
apologies. You're right. My bad. My bad. You're right. You don't
I
explain
think the
shit.
point
My
is
bad.
that the virus is probably real, but like people have gotten it before, and it didn't become an international story. And the thing about it is that there's reason for the media to be looking for narratives other than the fact that the United States is losing a massive war in Iran. And I think that American media is hyper focusing on things to avoid that accountability.
Yeah, you're right. They really are. This
Information is
virus is
information.
not that big of a deal, right? The main problem would be if
Can we
somebody
find
brings a
something else?
fucking rat with it into the U.S. or some shit, right? That would be a
Wanna find
problem.
something else? Or do
Otherwise,
you wanna
it
say-
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think it's because we import a lot of Indians. That's why we have antivirus.
That's why they're doing better than you.
It wasn't on the. It
right?
wasn't ever
That's
in
why
the U.S.
and that's
Was
why
it?
Indians in America do better than white people, right?
Doesn't the antivirus get spread by flu?
Did it ever come to the U.S.? The ship, was it ever in the U.S.?
Smoking Spaceman is saying 16 Americans were allowed to return home, and one's already tested positive. So I don't know if this is
Yeah, but
this
there
is
is
true.
no-
or not.
I know they were. I know people return home, and I know there's one that tested positive. I'm just saying, like, if it's not a rat infected with it, you're pretty much.
Lutch, I hope they're all. If I go to TikTok and I see all these 16 people making TikToks about their experience, I want to hear exactly, precisely how backed up the toilets were. That's what I feel would help me understand the hentai virus more. If I knew like precisely
True.
the crew's conditions, you know.
And,
Spread by
and Lutch,
flu.
can I ask you, were
Is that
there
better?
more than those 3
Is that better, Dick?
videos on TikTok?
Hold on, Jake, is that better? Sorry, so who just asked me a question? Say again?
Who?
I asked, are there more than those 3 videos on TikTok then?
Oh, I'm sorry. One more time, please.
The videos that you mentioned of the ship, are
Mhm.
there more than just those 3 on TikTok?
No,
So there's those
not
3
that,
are
not that
pretty
I've
much on
seen.
every
They might be out
platform.
there, but not that I've seen.
Okay.
So
The
what's the
Zika
conclusion
virus
you
or
draw
the
from
Zircon
that?
virus?
Zirka.
And so the
That sounds kind of real.
and what I've seen exponentially more is people being like, "Hey, I watch cruise videos all the time, and we hear about this story in the news, and yet nobody on the ship is making videos." That is way out of that doesn't make sense. That seems odd. And these are people, because of the fact that TikTok is able to have a much better algorithm, allows people to be in these niches, while also when something like this has a national newsworthy aspect, then the people who are tapped into this have a larger signal. So somebody like me who does not watch cruise content, I get to see the people looking at this and being like, wait, this is very weird. And when you have 15 people who are going viral for saying, hey, I'm looking into this and something is weird, I don't know what it is, because of the fact that they're not giving us information. The story there is the lack of information. So you're asking me for what the information is, when the explicit thing that I'm saying is, hey, they're not giving us information, where normally they would give us information. And so you saying that because I don't have the information that they're not giving us, that it's not weird that they're not giving the information that they normally.
So your
Well,
argument,
your
the
conclusion
argument
you're
why I
drawing
should go
is-
onto TikTok is so I can get a similar lack of information.
No,
Because you said there's only 3 videos on TikTok and there's a lack of
Right,
information.
but
So
that's because but where did you get on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or any of these other places that there was a qualm with people expressing their opinions about the cruise? You just heard what the mainstream media said. You just heard one of the 3 videos of the guy in the green shirt crying, or the guy with the fucking curly gray spot. That's what you've heard. You only know what the mainstream media has told you.
So we need to go. So the reason why we go
So
on
TikTok
is
has the
to
ability to
listen
supersede
to
that. And I
people.
know that you
Hold on,
don't
hold on, hold
understand
on,
that you
hold on,
think
just
it's some leftist thing because all
let
you know
me.
is
Can I,
libs of
can I
things.
clarify what I think
It's
you're
someone who
saying?
specifically
Please.
goes out of their way to find the worst of the worst and
Can
post
I
things
can I
that make fun of
clarify
those
what I
people.
think you're saying, please, before you go on? I think you're saying that on TikTok we would have heard people complaining about the lack of videos or information from the ship itself. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
that's a stance. That's a stance one could have.
So
That's a stance
basically-
somebody could have.
can I draw a parallel? Can I draw a parallel?
No, so you asked. I just want to go to you because you asked us this question earlier. You asked us all what we thought about the cruise and the hantavirus. What do you think, aside from just saying it's weird or it's odd? What do you think about it?
I mean, I don't know. That my whole point is that you guys are making opinions based on a lack of information, whereas I'm acknowledging the lack of information and thus saying I don't know what is going on because of the lack of information.
Right. Okay. So,
So
you
I
just
could
don't
not
think
even use the
it's
internet and say the same thing.
really fucking useless.
Yeah,
Like,
but
So none of us know. None of us have any idea, despite what platform we're on. We have no idea what's going on.
Specifically,
Okay.
This was a specific example to talk about the benefits of TikTok. So how does not being on
I don't know if
the
you've
internet,
demonstrated.
not being on
TikTok makes you dumber.
give you the same
TikTok
benefits of
have to do with it.
understanding what's going on in the world that TikTok does? That's what you have to do. The example that I use is a
This is the worst
programmed
ad
to
for
think that you
TikTok
can-
I've ever fucking heard. Holy shit.
Lutch, you have been programmed to think that the only way you can know things is if you go to TikTok. I think.
No, I am. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think you need to
When
turn
did I
off
ever
the
say
TikTok,
that?
Lutch.
When did I ever say
It's
that?
not the
You
only-
know that
it's
is
not the only
fucking.
credible
You
source
know
of
that you're fucking
information, Lutch.
coping. You know that I
need
don't
to-
think that.
need
You
to-
know that
need
I
to
don't
put
think
the-
that.
Put the phone
Stop
down,
lying.
Lutch.
Stop
It's
lying.
not
You
the
know that I don't
going.
think that.
Okay.
Lutch, you've said that. You told Alex he doesn't trust it because he thinks it's leftist. You told me I don't trust it because I think it's Chinese. You put words in everyone's mouth. Okay, so people are going to put words back in your mouth. Okay, I think that's
Well,
only fair.
Nobody fucking push back because you guys fucking say, "Oh, the Chinese, the Chinese, the Chinese."
No one. I don't
None of
think
us
anyone
said
on this
that.
panel has said that. I don't think a single person has said that on this whole panel.
I'm generalizing to the people who have an issue with TikTok. Fine, maybe you guys don't fucking care about that. The point is, as soon as I brought it to you, oh, TikTok's so fucking gay. Oh,
TikTok
oh.
is pretty
Exactly.
gay. Like just
Exactly.
empirically,
Exactly.
just empirically, it's a little gay, right?
Well, I didn't explicitly say it here, but I do actually think that it's Chinese fucking bullshit. I do actually think that it's all liberal bullshit. I do actually think that. I didn't say that, but I do think that.
Okay.
We're not a monolith, okay? Tyler does not represent us, okay?
Can you
I mean, he represents a lot of us, but you know.
all said the same shit. Okay, so what?
So you're
is your
not
issue with
taking
TikTok?
a
What is your-
position, but
Okay,
you're
let's go
like,
clockwise,
you're
snakewise,
like
and tell me your issue with TikTok.
criticizing how other people take positions and saying, well, we shouldn't take positions because I didn't take a position. Is that your position? Is it positions shouldn't be had? Like I'm confused here.
I know you are.
Yeah, I'm just because you're not making any sense.
No, because you're a lack of information. I'm appealing to something that you're not familiar with.
Yes, everyone
Well,
always has a lack of
Similarly,
information. There's no
like
such thing as
if you asked me
Yeah.
something about the specifics of the Gospels, I probably wouldn't understand what you're saying, even though you're making a lot of sense, right? We can
No,
see that
not
happening.
necessarily. I mean, no one
Not
can know
necessarily,
everything
but
about the
we can
gospel. That's my
expect-
point. Like you're making it like the Nirvana fallacy. You're like, oh, you have to know everything or else you can't say anything. That's
Nope.
fucking dumb. Dude.
Nope.
Oh wait, no, I take that back. You have to have TikTok
Nope.
or you can't
Nope.
say anything.
Nope.
You're arguing.
Nope.
I'm going to tell you something very profound right now, and that's that
Come at me
ignorance is
harder,
infinite
Daddy.
and knowledge is
Come at me
finite.
harder,
Yeah.
Daddy.
You just strawmanned all of us.
Yeah.
How? How?
You literally said we all were completely spurging. Hey, will you shut up so you can fucking hear, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you literally said we were all spurging about, oh, it's Chinese, oh, it's the liberal or whatever. Like, you literally put a bunch of words in all of our mouths that none of us said. That's a straw man. And you literally just did this to us for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think
you
you're
want to
still
bitch about a
upset
straw
the
man, dude.
bootlegging stuff, man. Are you
Then
still
you
upset
want to
about
bitch about a straw man 30 minutes into you straw manning us.
Okay, but
for
I'm
30
actually
minutes.
making a point. You guys are just talking shit, but fine, fair enough. Nobody here said anything about
What was
Chinese.
your
Nobody
point
here said anything.
again?
Fine. So that is why I'm asking specifically, why did you jump down my throat when I brought up TikTok?
What we
Who jumped down your throat?
nobody gives a fuck about
Confluence.
TikTok.
I shit on TikTok. I'll shit on TikTok all the time. Okay.
I'm willing to fucking calm it down and be as good faith as I can, but don't fucking act like when I brought this up that Confluence. Oh, TikTok.
I said that, but again, we're not. You've done this multiple times where like
nobody
either
else.
one or no one will say something, and you're like, everyone has said this. Like you did this with Anson when he said the Indian stuff, and you're like, you're all losers making fun of India. And it's like, it's just
No. In that specific situation, I was specifically referring to people who are going after me for the fact of being Indian. All of those people do all the same fucking basic shit that what is it, Anson?
To be fair, you call yourself the Indian.
Not
Jesus,
everybody,
right? So
not
it's
everybody,
open to
but people
mockery.
who try to make fun of me for being Indian all
It is
say
pretty
the same
blasphemous.
shit. That is a completely
But you
different
call
thing.
yourself the Indian Jesus.
Then we move on to the issues that you guys people in general have with TikTok, and it's typically things like I said with the Chinese, little girls dancing, and super liberal stuff. And so, fine, I will concede that nobody here specifically said that, except for Tyler. But I would, if it is the case that you don't actually believe that, I would like you to say that so that I can be sure that I'm wrong.
I view
Again, the
TikTok
question
as
is, what
equivalent to
is
all
your
other
issue with
social
TikTok?
media. TikTok is equivalent to all other social media in that it provides unreliable information.
Okay, fair. But
I'm ambivalent and don't use it.
I would agree with that. Also,
I think platforms that are heavily geared towards short form content. I understand you can do slightly longer stuff on TikTok. I get that, but it's obviously geared towards short form content. I think they end up being worse than platforms that are geared to long form content. I think there actually is a attention span gap there, and I think you just end up having worse content overall, which is why I don't watch YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or any of that stuff.
fair enough. Can you then, on that point though, can you acknowledge that while let's not even talk about TikTok, let's talk about X. We know that on Twitter, X, whatever, that there are some people who have I would have no problem sharing my screen, going on my Twitter feed and just scrolling, because I know that there's not going to be any fucking bullshit with TOS and titties and bullshit, because I don't look at that shit on X. I'm not saying I don't look at that, but I don't look at that shit on Twitter. While other people have to be careful about sharing their feed because of the fact that there are going to be those things. Before I continue, does anybody disagree with that statement?
I don't
know
X, so I don't understand what you're saying.
So on X,
Yeah, I don't use X, but I know what you mean. Sure, I believe that's true.
I understand what you're talking about.
No, I just love TikTok. So no, so fine. So yeah, there are people who there's a lot of prawn or P-Hub content, as I call it, on X. And so if you are somebody who engages in that, then it's probably not a good idea for you to go on live.
Yes, it is.
What is?
I was talking to Anson. Sorry, I was talking to Anson.
Okay, so it's probably not a good idea for you to go on your For You page on X and scroll through, because there might be something that would be TOS. If we can understand that, then we can apply the same thing to a more powerful and much more not explicit, unique, no, not unique, a much more targeted and accurate algorithm. In the same way that I don't feel discomfort about pulling up X on my live stream and scrolling through, I feel even more confident about pulling up my TikTok feed and scrolling through.
So what does this have to do with the hentai virus?
It was
Like,
just
is
an
because the
example.
People on the boat look at porn on their stuff, or what? Like, I don't understand.
So it's better for content creators
It was
Because
just
they
an
can safely
example of
scroll
a thing where none of you guys have heard of the common discussion of what people are talking about. You guys had no idea.
You haven't told us what people are talking about.
People, I explicitly said. What did I say about people who watch cruise content? What did I say about? Wait.
I didn't know cruise content
Virus here
existed
just
until
said.
you said that.
Virus here.
That's a weird niche.
Clutch.
Who just said that? Wait. I would like to respond to that. I would like to respond to that. Who just said
I
that?
didn't know cruise content existed until you said that.
Exactly, because you're not familiar with the depths of what an algorithm like TikTok's algorithm
No,
can
I would
do.
never.
Exactly
watch
my
that.
fucking
That's gonna
point.
sound stupid
Exactly
as
my
fuck,
fucking
dude. I mean,
point.
that's like
You are stuck
that's like
on
watching
reels and
fucking, like,
shorts and
train
whatever.
content.
That
like,
is
like I've seen
I don't know.
train content, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that.
Lutch, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is always a good thing. Like, I remember learning about reality shifting from seeing TikToks that were like uploaded to YouTube because I don't use TikTok. And like, I don't know if I'm better off for knowing that there's a bunch of people I believe they can like shift and like move to Hogwarts. I don't know if you know about reality shifting, but it's a big niche of TikTok. I don't know if I need to like. It's maybe it's a curiosity. It's like, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of retarded people do retarded stuff, and kids are dumb. But it's like, I don't know if that's helpful. So like to be like, hey, there's people, there's this bubble of cruise conspiracy theorists talking about the lack of video. It's like, do I need that in my life? Is that important? Like, what's the benefit of that?
Typically, no. But are we to say that because there is a portion of the population who are into a thing, whether it's an idea or a ritual or a routine or an action, whatever the fuck we're talking about, if there is a portion of the American population who's doing a thing, you're telling me it's not better to be aware of that thing than to not be aware of that thing?
Well, so no, so I'm actually going to make you aware of a thing that's more endemic.
You can make me aware of whatever you want after you answer my question. So again, the question is:
yes, it's better to be aware of things.
To agree that if people are doing a thing, it could be any number of things. If people are doing a thing that is socially relevant, it is better to be aware of the fact that that is being done.
It's better to be aware of everything.
That's being done. Correct? Does anybody?
I agree.
Does anybody disagree?
I actually might. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I think it depends on. I think it honestly depends on like what the thing is. Like with reality shifting, I don't think anyone here needs to look that up and like know what that is. As an example, there's a bunch of people into it. I don't think anyone needs to know that. It's just a fucking stupid thing that teens and whatever are doing.
Can I make a point on that? So if it was the case that reality shifting, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So if it was the case that a let's say 30% of the entire voting population was into reality shifting,
well, then it would be. That's why it depends on the thing. So I agree. Yeah.
So if 30% of the voting population was into reality shifting, are you telling me that because you personally are not into reality shifting, that you would not want to be aware of the fact that 30% of the voting population has this thing that they are into? Would it be better?
No, that's I agree.
If it's better to be ignorant of that.
If it either has like some if it has some like moral implication or some like societal implication or like 30% of people believe it, then I agree, you should be aware of it. But if it's a niche thing like what we're talking about, then I don't know if that is necessarily important. I mean, in the sense it's good to know everything, but like in reality, it's like, do you have to go down all these weird rabbit holes to learn exactly what every corner of the internet is thinking at all times?
That's
probably
the
not.
The beauty of TikTok is that you don't need to go down the rabbit holes and you still know what the fuck is going on.
The beauty of TikTok is you don't have to use TikTok and you don't have to go down any of these rabbit holes. That's the true beauty of it.
I will apologize for using a bad example. This was a negative example where it's about the fact that we
7 months, Testy. It's been that long. That's crazy.
But we don't. I don't know. I give a treat for the member post, but I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. A game theory.
Well, so 100% of voters
Testy's like
are going to have
the longest member. If you think about it.
100% of voters in the country.
My larger point is you have a much better ability to understand what quote unquote normal average people are talking about, thinking about, caring about. If you are not sucked into your own algorithm, which is what MySpace, Facebook, all of these other fucking do it. All of these other social media platforms
it's been for you.
show you what you want to see. Whereas
Why do I want
TikTok
to-
does
to
it in
curate
such a
my
way
life around
that
what
is
an algorithm
way
decides
broader.
on me?
And you guys are
I don't do that.
you guys specifically on the panel who are all saying no to TikTok are not even open to the fact that what I'm saying is in fact true. So
I don't even
What if I have a
YouTube
subscription to
account.
Ground
I don't
News?
know what you're talking about.
how many average normal everyday people are writing articles for Ground News?
I don't know what the fuck Ground News is.
I'm kind of trolling, but Ground News doesn't make articles. You don't write articles for Ground News.
Right.
Ground News
It's an
basically categorizes articles
How
across
many-
the internet
so
into left wing or
right.
left wing or
So
right
how
wing.
many average normal everyday people's articles are you seeing through Ground News?
I don't use Ground News. I don't
Yeah,
see any.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Dude.
The point being,
How many average normal
things that you're going to
everyday
see from
people
Ground
are
News
informed
are
of
going to be
anything
mainstream
around
media
them?
sources, maybe at one level deeper, and they will tell you, oh, there's a left bias, there's a right bias, there's this, there's that. But I'm talking about the actual ability to see that a random person, not just individually a random person, but a collection of random people, which in science, a random sample is the strongest thing that we can base things on. So TikTok
It's
is
not random,
way
it's
better.
algorithm curated.
TikTok is way
You have the
better
illusion
at giving
of
you a
randomness
random.
of seeing what the algorithm wants you to see. Like,
Okay, but what I want to see is exactly what I'm telling you. That's the point that you're missing. That my algorithm shows me.
I think
shows
you're
me.
suffering from algorithm psychosis, Lutch. I think that you need to unplug and touch some grass.
Did your algorithm tell you that 100% of the voter base is going to have to move to flammable refrigerants instead of non-flammable refrigerants? So everybody, 100% of the voter base is government mandated in the future now to install
Do you think?
flammable gas
Yeah.
HVAC systems into their homes.
You would only know about that if you're on Ground News, Letch. I'm
Did
sorry.
they tell you that? Because I don't think anybody told you that. That's a hazard to every 100% of the voter base.
I'm not making I'm not making a dichotomy. Like, shout out to Ground News. You should definitely be,
No.
reading the news sources,
Why-
understanding
Why
where
are
they
we
are.
talking about?
I'm saying
I don't use Ground
Use
News.
code Confluence to get 10% off.
Ground News.
I'm trying so hard to be. I'm drunk as fuck, but I'm really trying not to talk over anybody. And every time I start talking, you fucking talk over me.
Well, that's because you're like a rabbit, dude. You're just like going.
Oh, so you're incapable of controlling yourself when I'm here?
I'm-
That what you're
That
telling
was
me?
my. That was
You're
my
incapable
Trying
of
point.
not to
controlling
talk
yourself?
over you.
That was
Can you
my
control
point.
yourself or
You
no?
fucking don't shut the
You
fuck
can't
up.
control yourself, or you can
Like,
control yourself.
Alex probably has some things that he could say, but he's really slow since he's an immigrant and this is his second language, so he has to take a few seconds to catch up, right?
You said I'm talking over you the whole time?
No, he's talking to the pooflinger. I'm the pooflinger.
Oh, you. Okay, good.
Is there value? Is there value in the local town square?
I mean, yeah.
Is there value in the idea of the local town square where anybody can speak their piece and be heard?
Yeah, it's a great way to.
Yeah, that's
inform
why I get
yourself
my
on how
news from
stupid
Poll.
and uninformed people are.
Unfortunate.
So yes, that was the answer. That was yes.
Yes, you can see how stupid
Okay,
and uninformed the local
so
population is.
if-
Yes.
If I'm making the argument that TikTok offers a better replication of the town square than any other social media, what is the argument against that?
Yeah, you're
That
just.
it's a
my
bunch of
argument
idiots
is that
sharing
you're just-
idiotic takes about
One at a
things that you-
time. I only have 2 years, but they work together.
You have a bias towards the platform that you prefer, but just because you're blind to the way that the algorithm is controlling you doesn't.
Do
mean
you
it's
not?
controlling you much.
Do you not have a bias to the platforms that you prefer?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
Oh no. So you like TikTok just as much as YouTube?
See, I
No,
think
I
I have a bias, but I'm at
don't
least
have
aware of
any
my
social
bias.
Thank you. So
I don't
whoever
have
just
any
said that.
social
Wait. Whoever just said that you don't have a bias. You like TikTok as much as you like YouTube.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have them both.
Get the fuck out of here. You are fucking lying. Do you even have the app on your phone?
No, I have neither one.
Okay, exactly. But here you are on YouTube.
That's equal. Having neither is equal.
What? You're trying to say that you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours speaking on YouTube every day, if not every other day, if not a few times a week. But you
Hey,
like
that's because Confluence is on YouTube, though. If you think about it, right? If I was on TikTok, everyone would be on there
Correct,
probably,
correct,
right? If you think about it, hopefully.
Correct. Because you're on YouTube. So if you were live on TikTok, he wouldn't be there because he has a preference. He is biased towards YouTube.
No, I think he would be there. He'd just be on TikTok. We'd be streaming on TikTok instead.
Let's test it. Even as the challenge, he won't fucking do it because TikTok Live is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, well, he
But you wouldn't know that because you've made your mind up already, even though you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not going to download. You know what? You're right, Lutch. I'll stop getting on the panels. There's no reason for me to be here.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's an excellent point.
I mean, okay.
Okay,
Bye. Bye. Peace.
How dare you?
It wasn't what I was saying, but if you want to leave, that's
Actually, Confluence has a hard out in probably like 15 minutes ago. This is a very live. I'm supposed to go to bed like half an hour ago, but this is a good discussion. I enjoyed it.
People here.
Thank you all.
All right, peace out.
God bless all you. God bless the chat. Thank you, Rage Page, again for the trivia.
Don't leave. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, man. They don't fucking understand. I get that they don't understand. I'm trying to follow the word. Well, wait. We're going to find another panel. We're going to find a better panel. But this is a very obvious, thing that they all want to be like, oh no, TikTok sucks, but they don't have anything to actually say. I'm willing to listen to why you don't like TikTok, but none of it ever has anything. None of it has any fucking bearing on anything. Oh, it's panel time. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, wait. Do we... Oh, hold on. Boom. All right.
Why
How
are
much
they
money-
destroying
how much-
Lebanon?
Hold on. How much money do I have to spend as a
That's been going on
taxpayer
50
to
years,
protect Israel? How much money should I spend to protect Israel with my tax
All of it.
dollars? All of it? Sounds
Irrelevant
like it.
question.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Irrelevant
that's
question.
irrelevant. Okay. Just wondering.
It was irrelevant to
All
begin
right,
with.
Castle, can I ask you a clarifying question?
Of course you can.
Do you actually hold the view that Israel is controlling the United States, or do you just think
All right,
in
so-
general we need to cut off all the stuff we're doing?
They're full. So we'll see.
I don't
wait
think
a minute and see if we
America's
can get in there.
controlled by the Jews or anything like that. But it's
No,
like,
no. That's
Israel's
what he
their
was
own damn
assuming.
country. They can fight. their own
Never,
battle.
But I'm gonna
never
look-
said that. What my point was about was that the relationship that Trump has with Bibi was a lot stronger than they had under Biden. He's allowed to get away with a lot more, and us providing them offensive and defensive weapons hasn't ceased at all based on the amount of progress that Israel is claiming we've made, even though we already bombed their nuclear facility 6 months ago, but they still have nuclear capability. We have to go back in. So the narrative that Israel is able to spin from a leadership position has been able to drag Trump further and further into this pointless war that has just caused energy prices to go up, caused troops to be killed in the Middle East at bases across the Middle East for no apparent reason other than the neocons wanting their agenda to be pushed. So I think it's all worthless.
Castle,
Yeah.
the link you just shared doesn't say anything about there being any troops on the ground. Only that they are
Only that
there are
we
like
deployed
ideas.
airborne.
We'll give it a minute. See if
What
we
was
can
it? It was about deploying our
Air
airborne
Force
division
conduct
to
strikes. So still no boots on the ground.
Yeah, they're just
Okay,
talking about plans of units being in the area just in case, but that's not actually boots on the ground.
Super.
They're
Okay,
still
you want
just
to
doing
specify
strikes.
boots. I can also provide boots on the ground. That's fine.
If they're in the
Yeah. Public perception. Ryan. Hold on. I just found this shit. What we got here?
And I'm not saying all, but from talking with other workers there when I did
What
my
are you talking about?
rotation, come to find out, a majority of those physicians are what they call like misfit physicians. And y'all guys who go to the VA, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they're ones who have gotten in trouble. They've been slapped on the wrist. It's like this is their last resort to keep working.
You see what I got on the screen, so you can see it. The comment.
Don't wear scrubs. Well, I mean, okay.
See what
But,
the
I agree with you because for the
Rabbit,
most
what?
part, every hospital that I've been to, and I see the janitors or whoever, they have scrubs on.
Oh yeah, it's
I got a cousin
become-
who used to work at the hospital. I know for a
That's
fact
not
that
true.
he wore scrubs when he was just a janitor.
That's not
He
true.
wasn't no
You
doctor
can
or
post
nothing.
videos
You know what I
in
mean?
Discord, but
Oh, definitely.
we don't
Because
have you.
it's
They can be.
easier to
It has to
keep
be like
them,
under
to
30
keep
seconds.
them for a long. They don't.
It has to be like under 30 seconds because we are not boosted. So if somebody wants to boost the server, we can post longer videos. But you definitely can post videos. And again, those TikTok links that I do put in the Discord, they are, if you just click the play button as opposed to clicking the link, you will be able to see them.
Hospital isn't going to be the same.
It's federal. They're not gonna have one VA does this.
Let's do let's do the do.
VA does this.
Because I don't go to the VA.
Let's do the do. Let's do the do. Where we at? Purple. Okay.
He went to the VA and I didn't see them not wearing scrubs. So I don't know.
Nah, my bad, Leticia. But yo, I appreciate you hitting the link, but I don't know you, bruh. So I'm not gonna let you up because I don't know you, and I'm not trying to bring no different weirdo people onto the stage that my people don't know at all. So I respectfully ask you to drop down. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't want to drop down, I'm gonna kick you from the studio.
Well, then. I guess that doesn't work. Leticia.
I've
All right, moving on, moving on. Let's restart that. Let's do live. Live public perception is manipulated to push agendas. All right, let's see what they're doing over here.
Share. I think
fucking gay.
We can look up ones
like I don't know you.
I
have an open panel.
APAC and
but it's subscribers only.
Mm-hmm. And Kufi, that one is even bigger, and it's sure I'll investigate it a little bit, and it's.
Mm-hmm.
Is that called the Christians United for Israel?
Oh wow, I have not heard of them. So thanks for sharing. I'm gonna have to look that up. Write it in the chat for me, Dallas.
I have to share
Join
that
or not?
with you. And
Join or not? Say yeah or not?
Yeah, definitely write that in the chat for me.
I got a little bit left.
I have to share that. I just type it in there.
Find it one more.
In there.
It's either this one.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, put it in the comment section
That's what
after the
I'm saying.
live. There's a comment section. Type it in there, and then I could come back later and I could look at it. Oh, I also want to thank Leonard for joining. He joined earlier, and we do have to pick up where we left off with Leonard. So I think we're up to amendment
5 and
6
6.
and
Let's see. Hey, shout out to the dark mode. Oh, no. All right.
Gonna get crazy.
Really quickly, somebody just joined us here. So what I'll do is just a quick hello. The Indian Jesus just joined the channel. Really quickly, introduce yourself. Where are you from and where do you stand politically? Go ahead.
So I am the Indian Jesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. I lean a little bit right, but I am a non-believer, and so there's a lot of places where I don't necessarily fit into a box. And my channel is all about trying to get people to be better at communicating with the people that they disagree with, and that is my goal.
Oh, nice. Well, I tell you what.
Yeah, that sounds
you
really
can
cool.
put it on your calendar. We'll be back. We're here every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'd love to have you on the show if you want to come back next week and have a conversation with us.
Are you guys shutting down?
Yeah, we were getting right. Yeah, we've been on for 3 hours.
All right, fair.
Yeah, we have.
So I'm gonna hit the. I'm gonna subscribe to you guys, and I'll definitely be back.
Yeah, just a quick question before you leave. Sorry, I'm glitching.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from.
Okay, thank you. Just let us know where you're from. Where you're from.
NJ all day.
You say NJ?
New Jersey, yeah.
Say that again.
New
That's
Jersey.
what I thought. Okay.
I'm from
He's
New
in
Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I would love
Okay.
to have you come back on. Your name is hilarious. I love that. The Indian Jesus. I love that. That's great.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a good
and you
one.
got the look going on. You got the look going on too.
All right, I'm live every Monday.
Yeah, next
come back.
Tuesday, 9 p.m.
Yeah, but so I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So before you guys start up, if anybody's in the chat, come on through. I love talking to people in the chat. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys another time.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy.
All right.
All right, we're trying. Hey, shade out, dude. Shade out. We're gonna try one more because I'm out of alcohol. So you know. The hypocrite? Why isn't it showing the fucking thing? The pineal gland? No, I'm good on that. Fuck, bro. All right, let's hop back to. Let's see if we got a spot on. They did have another fucking spot. So he fucking kept me down there for no reason? That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Tanks rolling through, enemy fighters dropping bombs from above on schools and hospitals. You guys think America would be prepared for that? The average American citizen would be
Can we
prepared
start
for
this off
something
with a
like that.
realistic scenario of what an attack on American soil would look like?
It wouldn't look like
modern
anything.
war. This is the problem.
Yeah,
Has America ever actually faced modern war on its?
I miscounted. I thought they had fucking, because you can have 10, including him. Sorry about that.
Would be bad.
I'm pretty sure most of your country's entire navies can be fended. You're muted.
Oh, I was muted there. Someone was paid.
Let me know if
someone
there's-
paid to remove Kim. That's
Let me know if there's
okay,
issues
my
with
bad.
some.
My bad. I brought her back up. I thought that was a mistake. My bad.
Can we actually put down what a realistic invasion of the United States would look like? Because there's no way you're getting aircraft over United States airspace. There's no way you're doing a large Normandy style invasion of the United States. What you're going
I was
most likely is like someone's going to deploy troops into Mexico or Canada. You know, it's in this scenario we're assuming their cooperation, and then it's going
Let me
to
give
be
you
like
a
mass
crazy
drone
hypothetical
flight.
political. Let me give you a
Okay.
crazy hypothetical. Putin's on the verge of death, and he's like, "This is gonna be my legacy," and pushes launch on the nukes, every single one they have towards America.
How many
Do you
actually?
think America can stop every single one?
No.
How many do you think the Russians can actually physically?
Does that matter though?
As many as they want.
How
You've
many?
seen their performance in
How
Ukraine.
many?
You've seen their performance in
How
Ukraine.
Hold
many
on.
do you think they can
They
launch?
only need one. These are
My
nukes we're talking
question
about.
is-
We only
my
need
question
one to get
is,
through.
Do you think they could stop every single one in that crazy scenario I just?
All right.
Well,
so
at that point, we're screwed.
we
so.
need to talk actual numbers here first. Are we talking about
Thousands.
What
Let's
claims
say
they
they sent
have?
thousands of
Yeah.
nukes over.
So we're running full Russian propaganda numbers. There are thousands of nuclear arsenals, state of the art, quote unquote, just like the T-34s they're running into Ukraine.
They don't even have to be state of the art.
Well,
One just has to
if
get
it's
through.
If it's a 60-year-old nuclear missile, how operational do you think it is? So realistically, you're looking at like
Operational
500
enough
Let
to
me give you a
get
visual.
sent.
I want to give
And
you a.
yes.
I want to give you something, a visual of something. Okay.
We can absolutely
Yeah,
fend off
you
500
realize
from
that
Russia.
you realize
I
as
just want to
well,
give
like,
you a visual of something. You're not even going to expect this to be the visual, but let me just show you this.
It's gonna be Fallout.
It's also next near
No,
Impossible
it's not Fallout. It's not a Fallout image or nothing like that.
Damn, it's not.
Let me just look
Fallout.
at this.
Shit.
I want you to look at this. This is a Google Earth image of a plane
Those aren't missiles.
graveyard. Okay, this is basically a bunch of decommissioned planes all fucking parked here. Now explain. Let me ask you something. If all of these were reconstructed to be RC controlled and launched into major cities at the same time, can you stop all of them?
Nope.
Yeah, mostly because this one wouldn't get off the ground if you did that.
You think you could stop all of that?
Yeah.
Ow.
This is
Oh my gosh.
No.
and also one sec,
I mean,
one sec,
let's not
easy.
be
By the way,
realistic, maybe you're right. You could be right, I guess.
What do you
But-
think
but
the
one sec,
Iron
no.
Dome
Even
in
even if you
Israel
grant
and
their
North
position
Korea-
right now, even if you grant their position right now, they're worried about Iran.
What would you have?
But they can
us-
stop all that shit. But they're worried about Iran. This is how crazy these people are.
It's the same reason why we were worried about North Korea. We're not worried about the United States mainland. We are the world's police force. We're worried about some idiot dictator pressing a button and nuking someone that we like say South Korea or
Man, fuck South
I guess
Korea.
Israel because
We're
we
not even
always send them
replacing
billions of
himself.
dollars, or Saudi Arabia because we buy billions of dollars of oil from them.
That's
We
the same.
Okay, how much?
Petrodollar-
One sec. Since
Petrodollar runs
1946, since 1946, how much $1 trillion have you spent in overseas aid?
Oh, we spend more monthly in overseas aid than the rest of the world combined.
Yeah, so it's about 2.1 trillion or 3.2 trillion. I'm not 100% on it. Out of that, let's say the lower estimates, folks, because I know exactly how much you've spent on trillion. You've spent 300 billion on Israel.
Guess who pays for
That
that?
is 300 billion
One-
more than I
yeah.
would have liked to have spent. And 300.
Yeah,
and
but
I
it's
think the
that's
number in
10%.
Ukraine is what,
One
600
sec. That's 10% of your total overseas spending. So the mere
Yes,
fact that you and Castle here are saying Israel, no,
I'm not
it's
saying
out of
Israel,
the
Israel,
total
Israel.
whore. It's
Dude,
about the total whole. here.
You're at
You know
you're
what I mean?
acting like we
So
don't.
this whole thing of like
you're acting
Israel
like we're
controls America,
blaming
it's like no,
Israel
Israel's only
controlling-
10% of your overseas spending.
First of all,
I
now you're
already said-
sounding
When people say Israel controls
I'd like you
America,
to
they
specify
don't-
my position because you're just saying
Nobody's
things.
saying Israel's controlling America. We've already
I
established.
say
that's not
Israel
the case.
controls America all the time, but I don't actually. It's a tongue-in-cheek type of thing where to express that they have way more influence that they should have. So if someone say, "Oh, Israel,"
Right. What he's saying is that whenever we say that, we're anti-Semitic or something.
oh no!
How much? Hey, you know how much we spent in Israel? Do you know how much we spent in Ukraine in like the last 4 years now of this war?
Too much. No, I don't know.
I think it's about the same as we've
Yeah.
spent on Israel in
Great.
20 some odd years.
Anyways, getting back to
So,
the oil prices.
my point
yeah,
is
getting back to
I'm equal-
why
wait,
why has the
you
oil
accused
prices
me of being
spiked?
like Jew assessed? I would like to respond to that. So
Yeah, because your whole thing was like, well, BB's controlling Trump and all this kind of shit. That was
No,
literally
that
Castle's
wasn't my
position.
thing.
By
Yes, it
us.
was.
But if
That
you're
was
throwing
the
it out
position, was
there,
that BB has more
they fucked.
influence over Trump than I would like. I didn't say that he
Okay,
controls him.
well, then we're walking back. Like the whole reason the reason why we're talking about the Iran war, you're like, we're only doing the Iran war is because BB controls Trump. That was your
Yeah,
position.
because we're doing it on behalf of Israel. So
until
he controls
this
yeah,
Iran
narratives.
issue. I said this
The
was
whole 2
Iran
weeks.
was a fault on Trump.
The whole 2 weeks, then they're going to get a nuke. That was Israel's narrative. That's why we had to step in. That wasn't the case. They don't have nukes.
No, America wanted to go in anyways. And the reason why the oil has spiked is because of the city of London. Do you know what the city of London is?
That's not why oil has spiked.
They're the motherfuckers that insure the boats that go through the Strait of Hormuz, and they've jacked up the price by 88%.
That's not how it
Oh,
works.
wait, can I ask you more about that? Not really.
No, that's not how it
How-
works.
that's not how-
Oh my god, man.
That's not how oil
So-
markets work,
Wait,
brother.
wait. I
It's
just
not because of
Terry,
insurance.
Another reason why.
Wait.
Okay,
the
how do they work,
transport-
Castle?
the-
How do they
the
work?
transport- The transport of
Terry,
oil through the strait.
The strait is closed, my friend.
So the London.
So there's no ships going in and out, no?
No.
I'd say
There's
Trump
only
needs
certain
panic
ships.
as
There's
straight as
certain
well.
ships from China.
Oh, there is certain
China-
ships. So
China
yeah,
and
they are
Russia
allowing
have-
certain
are
ships through.
allowing some-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's limited. The amount of traffic is about 6% of its
Yeah.
total. It was
Because
that's why
it's the
oil
city of
prices are
London. They're the insurers of the ships. And the
Because
reason why
they
the ships
don't-
aren't moving is because the insurance
Because
premiums have
Iran
gone
is-
up by 88%.
Wait. Why do you think the insurance premiums are up?
Because Iran was City of London's gold mine. That's how they
No,
used to
it's 'cause
fund. That was their natural resources.
No, it's because Iran is threatening to bomb the shit out of any non-Chinese or Russian boat to go through. That's why insurance rates are up, but that has nothing to do with the traffic.
Yeah, it does.
The reason why the ships
get
are
into
not
that
moving
for
is
a
because they're
second.
not insured.
Let me actually ask you guys a question based on just that.
Are you
Just the
asking us
fact
a question?
alone that controlling that choke point can be so critical to the rest of the world. Do you think it's a good idea for America to make sure they go in and maintain control of this area? Or do you think we should just let them
There was
over
control. There was control over it before the war. It was perfectly fine. Why'd we have to
But-
go in there and mess it up?
Because Iran was thinking, oh, since we
Oh
control
wait,
this
haven't they
strait here-
proven just now? Haven't they proven, even if you don't justify the starting of this war, haven't they proven that they can disrupt the global economy with
Yeah.
that strait?
Well,
Whether or not we should be involved with Iran has nothing to do with whether or
So
not the
maybe
state of Iran
there was
being
some
among-
foreknowledge we didn't know that they had to go and make sure that they
Well,
gained
that's pure
control of it.
speculation.
Yeah, of course, that part is a
How dare you speculate? You don't.
Right? I'm assuming that part because the
Yeah.
reason I'm assuming that part is because an effect of this war has been we now see that Iran can disrupt the global economy with a single spot they have control over.
Well, but they're doing that because we're attacking them, right? It's not
But
just
we-
out of no reason.
That wasn't.
Oh,
but
so
that
you want
wasn't
about
built
anti-terrorists?
for it.
Why did we
There was-
attack
the
them?
strait was- when was the last time the strait was closed? Because the strait was open for how many years straight with Iran in power?
Irrelevant. The mere fact that
No,
they could have
exactly.
used this, they
Irrelevant.
could have
Because
used this unused.
if they were
They could have
so
used this.
unused
What
and
Easy's
unreliable,
point
then
is,
why
they
would
could
they-
use this on you at any
I'll
stage.
give you that. I'll give you maybe let's just say the initial attack unjustified. We did it because we were fucking Israel's bitch. Whatever you want to say, sure. Okay, let's just say that for a second, okay? For the sake of the argument. If the Strait of Hormuz can be shut down this
Speak easy. I'll tell
easily,
you why. I'm going to tell you
does
why
this
right
not
now.
justify a stronger military deterrence against Iran?
I'm going to tell you right now.
I'd say
if-
so.
Let's say Iran didn't do anything to the U.S. and they just shut the strait down for no reason. Their economy is screwed right now. So they're screwing themselves for no reason. So why would they do that?
That's not the point, though. The point is that the point is the fact that they have absolute control over essentially a bottleneck of global economy with the strait.
Right.
Yes, but they're going to ruin their own economy.
I get what.
The fact.
Say it again, Speed. Because I think I might.
Castle's asking a valid question. He's basically saying what they would just cripple their own economy. Them having
They need oil to leave the strait, right? So if they can't have the amount of oil leaving the strait as they did when it was 100% of ships coming through, why would their economy right now is being destroyed currently? That's one of the U.S.'s goals.
The Middle
So
East
wait,
why would
though,
they
wait,
want that
though,
to
wait,
happen
though.
if
Let's
they're willing to
let's
nuke their
think about
economy for
that.
their
Just think about
religious
this
and
in a
political
long-term goal, though. Castle, right? If Iran knows that the strait is one of the most economically sensitive fucking choke fucking holds in the planet, right? Temporary disruption, what does it do? It sends oil prices up. That gives them a bargaining power.
Can I ask a clarifying question first?
But we don't know how long that's going to be for. It's been 10 weeks already. It could be 10 more weeks. And then how long is it going to start to affect their own politics at home? One of the reasons the U.S. doesn't mind this as much is they want unrest in the country to overthrow the current government anyway. So if that happens, then we don't have to send any troops and we'll take that as well.
The last time we did a
So this would actually work if that actually happened. This would work out as a master plan by Trump.
Yes,
and
I would
and
agree.
like, what
I would
about
agree.
this? What if we knew they were like? What if somehow there was some intelligence we knew they were going to go into some type of self sabotage, you could say, in order to also say "fuck you" to the world because they weren't accepting certain deals. They were getting pressured to accept certain deals, not fucking not enrich the fucking uranium, not produce nukes. They said under that heavy pressure, fuck it. This is what we're going to do. And before they could do it, we fucking came in. Right? Because like if you look historically, people have done this to themselves many times. Like they'll burn their own oil fields to make sure nobody gets it. Right? Like they've done this before.
Yes, they have.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
that
where
was
was it? It was in Iraq, right? The same thing. They burned their own
That was
fucking
already
oil
after
field.
boots on the ground.
My only rebuttal to that is Iran as a country is the people are very westernized. They're very much not, the Ayatollah and the theocratic government that they have at the top where they want to destroy America. A lot of those people live normal lives. I don't think that they want to
Now you're
sabotage.
making arguments for the invasion because we should.
I'll even give you there probably is a lot of more West. There is a lot of
They're very
westernized
Western.
Iranians,
I'm not
but do you
feeling
think
that.
it's
I
a
think it
majority
is
of people there?
I don't know if it's a majority or a lot of people there because a lot of them have left already to immigrate to America at this point.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Like,
But
there was
there
a
are-
time that it
there-
was very,
But have
women
you
were
seen-
walking around in bikinis and shit. It
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to
but
that
have you
point at
seen-
one point.
That's
why
I Have you seen the protests there? There have been thousands of people protesting in that country due to those laws about.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm losing my buzz. Yeah, we had some interesting conversation, but this was movie night. We watched the movie. Is what it is. I don't know much about Iran. It sucks that Confluence had shut down. I thought that was at least fun. Not really making much, but is what it is. I'm not gonna push it. We had some fun and we did our thing, but I'm gonna go to bed. I'm allergic to pistachios. So fuck that. But thank you guys for hanging out. If you missed movie night, well, you should not be missing movie night. Make sure you are on top of all things the Indian Jesus. And we have started a new weekly goal last night. Where are we? We have $13 out of the $250. So if you'd like another movie night for this week, then make sure you donate and we will do it. You goofed. How did you goof? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. All right, guys. What's tomorrow? What even is today? Today is Tuesday, so I will see you guys tomorrow. 13 will cause you to holler. What? Yeah, you missed movie night, but it's on Rumble, so the link is in the Discord. Go watch it if you want to watch it. If you missed it, then make sure you are here for next week. Until then, guys, thank you so very, very much for hanging out. Until next time, we are out of here. Peace.